the bird god person. I don't know, Papazotto, whatever.
Yeah.
So.
You got first dibs.
Yeah, if he's not here, he's not here. That's on him.
Right.
All right.
That is true.
We're going to get started now, and it looks like the imposter Seb is just having a little problem with Discord, so he'll be in a second. Let's start off with a recap of last session. If Millhouse isn't here, then I'll control his character for the rest of this fight, and then he'll probably get grabbed and turned into a bas relief, as you guys know. So, alright, recap of last session. You guys are currently on level 2 of the Tomb of the Nine Gods, the Dungeon of Deception. After a brazen escape from the wine trap room, you'd arrived at a room with a sarcophagus that's held within a salt circle. And, well, not all of you had arrived there, but the party that had escaped from the wine room. And you'd soon learn that this was Neng Neng's tomb. Upon disturbing the salt line, there was an invisible grey slad kind of waiting inside the salt pentagram. Meanwhile, the other party members who were concerned for you all attempted to try and find another way around to get into that room. So they arrived at Papazottle's tomb. This room filled with these glass cauldrons and bones, and then a golden chariot sitting on top of a wagon. Anyway, upon making your way through this secret door that you discovered, you'd managed to become reunited with the party. You also attempted to bargain with Hideo. That didn't go down so well, and then you'd returned back to Papazottle's tomb. And Nim immediately had a bit of a personality shift upon being inhabited by Papazottle. He started grabbing the treasure laden across the chariot, and that caused the undead warriors from Papazottle's tomb to animate, crawling out of these glass cauldrons. So that's where we are now. We're just in the middle of this battle. So I'll just kind of go around with a bit of a recap of what's going on. So Nathan, you're currently bowing before this statue. You're also dodging. Millhouse is I'm not sure what he's concentrating on.
He just popped in, actually.
He was hitting the glass container, I think.
Yeah, I meant actually concentrating, as in concentrating on a spell.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I think it might have been a detect magic or something. And I think you're concentrating on maybe Hex, Eridani.
Yeah, Hex.
Okay. So I will describe this room to you guys again as well, just to kind of refresh everyone what's going on. So there are 6 glass cauldrons, and this is where the skeletons are crawling out of. But they're just filled to the brim full of bones, and they're spilling over the side. Skeletons continuously crawl out. There are 4 statues against the south wall, and each one bears the likeness of a Cholton warrior. There's one holding a sword, there are 2 with spears, and then there's one missing its face. There's also a bronze shield. It has the embossed image of a Cholton warrior carrying a spear, and it's been throwing this spear. The spear's been thrown, propelled out of the shield, turning into some sort of plane of force, and one of the spears hit Nim and just completely turned him into dust. Everything Nim was carrying just falls onto the ground. His dust falls through the seams of his clothes and just falls into a big pile on the floor. Meanwhile, you guys have been fighting off the skeletons, and that's where we ended the session. Millhouse has been attacking this cauldron, and let's just continue this fight. Everyone's here now, so Millhouse, you're up.
I attack the cauldron again.
That hits. You slam the battle axe into the side of the cauldron, and this massive crack riddles throughout the glass. You hit it again, and it shatters. Bones spill out all over the ground. Large and small fragments of glass scatter all over the floor, and it's been completely destroyed.
And then Sonic will attack the skeleton near me.
That hits. Sonic spins up, smashes through the skeleton, breaks off the majority of its bones. It's barely hanging together. Orion.
I think it's Nathan's turn, yeah?
Oh, what happened there with the turn order? Sorry. It is Nathan's turn. I was looking at the wrong... I had the turn order in the wrong position.
More than happy to take 2 if you want, Seb.
Oh. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna do it one more turn. I'm gonna just sit here. Try to see if this works. Keep down at the fucking thing. Dodging, etc, etc.
Okay. Eridani.
I can see this shield, right?
Yeah.
What kind of... How is it hanging on the wall?
It's just... You can't see behind it, so... It could be stuck to the wall, it could be hanging. It could be a part of the wall. It could be like, you know, worked into the stone. You're all the way across the other side of the room, so you just see it.
Yeah.
On the wall.
Oh. I'm here. I can see a little better. Okay, Nathan is in trouble. I move my hex to... wait. Why is it... Okay. For some reason, it's off kilter, my mouse. I take the one on the this side and put the hex on him with a bonus action. And then I Eldritch Blast, try to Eldritch Blast him.
Hit. The crackling beam explodes from your hand and wipes that skeleton out. Bones scatter all over the ground.
And I try to hit that one next to him.
Hit.
Ignore the necrotic.
The bones smash through the skeleton's ribs, breaking away most of its rib bones. Bone fragments spill out all over the floor.
And then I say to Nathan, try to get the shield off the wall and hide behind Orion. End of turn.
Alright.
I'll fire an arrow or 2 at the injured skeleton, Nathan.
The arrow is a direct hit. It collects the skeleton, causing it to break into myriad pieces that scatter all over the floor.
And then the one... we'll actually pop out here a little bit, and we'll... Can I get a clear shot at the skeleton?
Creatures provide half cover, so...
Okay. Then I'll move back and I will fire at this healthy skeleton next to Nathan then.
It's a miss. The arrow hits the far wall, bounces off the wall, falls onto the ground.
And then listening to Obolaka, I take a look at Eridani hiding behind me, and I will hide behind Eridani.
Lola.
I'm going to cast this.
You hold up your holy symbol and you're using a vial of holy water.
Yeah, that's going to take one of them off that I have.
Okay, you uncork the holy water and you just quickly douse yourself with it. This holy aura starts to surround you and protect you against undead, fey fiends, celestials and elementals and aberrations.
Okay, and I'm going to just stick it out right where I'm at.
Right, so there's 6 glass cauldrons, right? Which
5
one
now.
Yeah, 5. So okay, so the other ones are still intact. Well, go and that one. I'm going to work for that one and try to destroy it.
That hits. Alright, you smash the cauldron on the side of the longsword and it puts up creates this massive kind of spider web crack all through it. It's almost destroyed. Hit. The longsword smashes the cauldron. The blade cuts straight through the glass, breaking into pieces, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bones, big and small, skulls alike, they scatter all over the ground, mixed in with fragments of glass.
Well, great. I have one more square of movement, so I'll start heading to the next one. And that's my turn.
Nim. Oh no, wait, too soon. Okay, so more skeletons begin climbing out of the cauldrons. One climbs out of the middle left cauldron. One climbs out of the bottom left cauldron. One climbs out of the bottom right cauldron. And one climbs out of the middle east cauldron. They grab some bones, sharpened bones that vaguely resemble short swords or some sort of stabbing weapon. Some of them do have some scraps of armor, and there are a few rusty weapons here and there. They emerge and they just start attacking people. Starting with this one next to you, Millhouse. It attacks you. It lunges forward with a short sword.
Sonic will still deflect.
Okay. He jumps in front of you and he deflects the short sword. This one is going to rush you, Millhouse, and hops over that wooden table and comes in at you. Miss. The other two next to you, Nathan, they attempt to stab you with their short swords. Advantage and disadvantage. And one of them catches you for 3 piercing damage. Out of these 4, they all, 5, or 4 of them, all 5 of them surround you, Lollard, and they just start stabbing away. They're all at disadvantage. Miss. 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 And one of them hits you for 8 piercing damage. The rest of the blades are reflected off an unseen force. Alright, the shield. The warrior embossed on the shield continues moving. And you see him, the hunter, take his spear, hold it up behind his torso, and lob it straight at Lollard. The spear turns into a plane of force that extends outwards from the shield, straight at Lollard. And it misses you. invisible plane of force rebounds off your armor and is dispersed. Millhouse.
Alright. Gonna try to take out the skeleton here.
You wipe the skeleton out. The axe just breaks through it with ease.
Then I'm gonna ignore that skeleton there.
The skeleton lunges forth, and he managed to jam his short sword into your leg for 6 piercing damage.
Then I'll attack this glass cauldron.
Hit. The cauldron is fairly badly damaged from that attack.
Then Sonic will do the same.
Sonic spins up and smashes the cauldron. It breaks into shattered bits of glass that rain all over the floor, intermingled with bone fragments.
That's what Will has done.
Nathan.
Not working. Bonus action, disengage. Stand up. Move over here 15 feet. And try to remove the shield from the wall and turn it around.
Okay. You grab the shield and you're holding it. So I'm guessing you need to hold it with 2 hands. It's very big. So I'm guessing you put your weapon away. And
Well, I haven't had my weapon out yet.
okay. You turn it around. The interior of the shield is hollow. There's no way to hang it. It was just
I
hanging
was just
on
gonna
a...
set it on the ground, turn it upside, turn it around, put it on the.
Okay. You turn it around and it's now facing the wall. You lean it against the wall there.
And there's no warrior description on the backside, or any
No,
picture on the
it's
backside?
a concave bronze shield. It
Okay.
just has it doesn't even have like a strap or anything where you'd strap it to your arm. It just has a like a horizontal bronze bar in which it was hanging from the wall from a stone hook.
Sweet. And I'm assuming that was an interactive object, or is that a complete action to put it on the ground and turn it around and all that?
It would have been an action to pick it up and then
Okay.
put it back down.
That's fine. I'll just sit right there. That's all I can do.
Eridani.
I move my hex to this skeleton. And then try to Eldritch Blast that one into smithereen.
Here. The skeleton is just completely destroyed. Breaks into pieces that fly all over the room.
I'm over here. Over. Well, I probably can't go all the way. It's certainly difficult to attack. And blast the one beside.
You move now, so you can't. When you do Eldritch Blast, they both happen at the same time. You can't split up your movement in between the beams.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's my turn then.
Orion.
So seeing Nathan being surrounded, I'll move forward here and then move into melee and turn into a direwolf and bravely attack one of the skeletons he's dealing with from behind.
Okay. Direwolf. Oh, you've got your own direwolf actually. Where is it? You're this one.
Is that Direwolf 1?
What's a
That's what I'm
direwolf?
using?
Yeah, you're using
Okay.
the one called direwolf. Just direwolf.
Okay. And then I have advantage on this because of pack tactics, and I will bite the one I'm in melee with.
Wait, where's your token gone? Where are you, Orion?
I'm still on the map. I'm right here.
Oh, there. Okay.
It's gone forever.
Can I have gone like that?
Sure.
Like, even in those spaces? Okay. Here we go.
That hits. You jump on the skeleton and you start biting at its leg, attempting to drag it to the ground, and you break its entire leg off instead, and it's just still hopping on the spot. Lollard.
From what we can judge, it looks like we're getting like each round we're getting more and more skeletons, right?
They are continuously climbing out of these cauldrons.
Cauldrons, yeah. So, let's go ahead and do this.
A shockwave of radiant energy explodes outwards from you, hitting the 5 skeletons surrounding you. This one is not affected, and neither are these two. But the one to your right and the one to the bottom left, the bones become pockmarked as the radiant energy eats into them, and they all look reasonably well damaged.
Okay. After that, I'll just stand my ground.
Torrin.
I'll let the attack of opportunity go and move to this cauldron here.
The skeleton clambers towards you, and it kind of jumps on you and then just jams this rusty short sword into your shoulder for 8 piercing damage.
I'll attack this cauldron.
Crit.
Nice.
You jam the longsword into the cauldron, and the blade doesn't penetrate the glass, but it does cause a hairline fracture to crack throughout the entire thing. Head. This time you just glide the longsword straight through it. It breaks into pieces. The glass breaks apart. Bones scatter all over the ground, and that cauldron is completely destroyed.
Cool. Let's see. I moved 1, 2, 3. If I move forward like this, this is difficult terrain.
Yes.
So I think I can get to here, right? Start out there.
Yeah, that's 30 feet.
Okay, that ends my turn then.
More skeletons continue climbing out of the intact cauldrons. One from the bottom right, and one from the bottom left. The one that emerges from the bottom left cauldron immediately jumps on you, Torrin, trying to take you out. You wrestle with it and throw it back. It misses you. The 5 surrounding Lollard, out of them, 4 of them will attack you, with this top one attacking Orion. Here are the 4 attacks on you, Lollard.
Oof.
One of them, the first one hit you with a crit for 7 piercing damage.
Some good rolls.
The second one hits you for 6 piercing damage. You maintain your concentration, and the other 2 attacks are warded off from your protection spell. And this one turns to Orion and tries to poke Orion with a sword. and stabs you for 8 piercing damage. Out of the 3 in the bottom right hand corner, this one will attack Millhouse. And you'll hit for 4 piercing damage, Millhouse. These other 2 will attack Mataru Soniku. And Mataru Soniku's metallic body just deflects both short sword attacks. Alright, at the start of this round, there's no warrior facing you guys, so if it's throwing a spear, none of you guys are seeing it because it's now facing the wall. Millhouse.
Genius.
You're genius, Nathan. Genius.
Good idea, Nathan.
The only cost was Nim.
Yep.
Sorry, I was just trying to remember what I was concentrating on.
Nim died doing what he loved. Looting sarcophagi.
Alright, I'm gonna commit to destroying this cauldron. So I'm going around there. Where is it? There it is. Attack it.
That hits. And 12 damage puts a nice crack in the cauldron. A 14 is not enough. The axe doesn't seem to damage the cauldron any further.
And Sonic will attack the cauldron.
Sonic misses. The skeletons just pile on him and weigh him down. Nathan.
Let's see. What? I think we're gonna get some of these skeletons off Lollard. I'm gonna steady aim that one over there so we can get an advantage on him.
Are you take a steady aim, and that arrow just lines up all of the bones of the skeleton and just wipes it away, scattering all across the room.
All 30 of them. And that's all I can do.
Eridani.
Okay. Learned from my last time. So we walk down here and put the hex on this skeleton. And then I'm firing an Eldritch Blast in the hopes that I get powder.
Hit. You point your hand forward and the skeleton is just turned into dust.
And then I'm taking out this skeleton. No. That's cover from
Yeah, another creature provides cover. So
okay.
this one would have
Then I
half
will
cover.
take the one to the south.
Boom.
Crit.
Blah, blah.
I pushed, but nothing happened. Okay, I pushed twice.
24 force damage. The skeleton is just blown into pieces. Bone fragments scatter all over the corner of the room, up some of them hitting the ceiling and the rest of it turning into dust from the impact.
Good job, Nathan.
Orion.
That's why people play Warlocks. Got it.
That's why they always pick Eldritch Blast.
I'll move in here, and I mean, this is essentially a werewolf's dream come true, right? There's a bunch of bones here. I'll try to chew this skeleton apart right there. Still advantage because Lollard.
Tactics.
But is he a friend? Is he considered an ally?
I mean,
That's the real question.
22 is going to
This is
do it.
Longo?
Alright, you dive onto the skeleton and just start gnawing on the bones. biting onto the bones, you tilt your head to the side and rip it apart, limb from limb. Lollard.
Okay, I guess we're going to do this again.
Another
We're
shockwave
oh, yeah.
of radiant energy emanates from you. And
Oh, wow.
Orion, make a Constitution saving throw.
Ha.
Sorry.
Orion, you are hit for 8 radiant damage. It turns out that Wongo does not really care about others.
No.
This skeleton is also eaten away. It takes 8 points of radiant damage. The other two seem to resist.
Okay.
Bad dog, Wongo says.
Little puppy. All right, and that's my turn.
Alright.
Okay. I'm going for the next one.
That is not enough. You don't hit the cauldron hard enough. That hits. The blade of the longsword impacts the side of the glass cauldron, and the cauldron becomes riddled with cracks.
Yeah, well, that ends my turn, I guess. Yep.
As that's happening, more and more skeletons continue to clamor out from the cauldrons. 2 more. This one climbs out and attacks you, Torrin. And it jams the short sword straight into your side for 8 piercing damage. This one will attack Orion. And Orion, you're hit for 7 piercing damage. And the other two are going to attempt to attack Lollard. Disadvantage. Whoops, I clicked too many times there. They both miss you. And this kind of holy energy created from the holy waters just causing the blades to bounce straight off you. And then out of these 3, this one's going to attack Mataru Soniku.
Oh, I should have waited.
Miss. And then these 2 are going to attack you, Millhouse. So this one will be disadvantage if Metal Sonic's deflecting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens. And I clicked it. This one misses, and this one narrowly misses Millhouse. You have to actively avoid that attack. It comes about an inch away from hitting you. Millhouse.
On the cauldron again.
You destroy the cauldron. It shatters, turning into glass rubble that's scattered all over the floor, mixing with bone.
Nice. Alright, and the skeleton.
You turn and pass the magical battle axe straight through the skeleton. The blade cracks bone, and the skeleton falls apart. 206 pieces. It was a female skeleton.
So, yeah, it was missing its boner. I get it.
That took me a second.
Metal Sonic spins up and smashes through the skeleton. The skeleton's still standing, albeit barely holding together. Nathan. Nathan's seen a loophole.
Anybody up for some MMO grinding?
Just stay in here for like until you're level 20.
Oh, that'll
Step
take
out of
so
Papa's
long.
tomb and you're just like all buff.
Just one arm though. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can destroy this last cauldron. Why not? Steady aim it, I guess. I don't know if I can do that for an object.
Yeah, the steady aim just gives you advantage on an attack because you just take an extra time to attack. You won't be able to get sneak attack, but you'll definitely be
Yeah,
able
it's
to
not a creature.
hit it better. The arrow smashes into the side of the cauldron and creates even more fractures, but the 6 damage doesn't quite destroy it.
Damn, I tried. Alright, That's all I got. Yeah, steady aim takes up all my movement.
Aerodon.
I move the hex to the new skeleton at Torin and then blast away.
Hit.
Boom.
17 damage wipes the skeleton away.
And then I move up here and blast.
You can't move in between.
Oh no, I can't
your
move in
beams.
between.
You can move
I
back
always
and
forget.
shoot.
Okay, I shoot past Sonoku at the skeleton that it's damaged.
That hits. And the skeleton's
Oh.
wiped out. Pff, it was barely hanging together, and that beam just breaks it all apart.
Okay, then oh. Then I move now a little bit up, not far.
Orion.
I'll run in a circle here. And I'll attack the skeleton, the healthy skeleton here.
Nom nom.
Hit. You bear down on the skeleton, just biting it and ripping off chunks of bone. And you rip off its legs and it falls to the ground with no legs. But it's still like crawling across the ground with its arms, trying to get to you.
Finish him off, Lollard. Or I mean, Growl.
Yeah, now we can finish off that annoying mutt.
Oh no.
Oh, puppy cow.
Inflict wounds.
You're a bad boy.
Yeah.
Bad. That's how you know Wongo is truly evil. Doesn't call him a good boy. Alright, Lollard lets off another shockwave of radiant energy and doesn't seem to care that you're standing next to him, Orion.
Oh god, Orion.
Orion, you're hit for 9 radiant damage. This skeleton is completely incinerated, turning into fiery ash. And the other 2 skeletons don't seem to be affected.
Okay. That is going to be my turn.
We're just water radiancing. If you happen to be standing next to us, it's your own fault.
That's true, Longo.
Torrin.
I will attack the cauldron again.
That hits. The final cauldron is now shattered.
Okay, I yell, can someone help me, please? And then I end my turn.
You still have a second attack.
Right. Oh wait, there's of course a skeleton. Yeah.
Yeah, these skeletons
Sure.
are still trying to stab everyone in the face. That hits. And you come over and break that skeleton apart. The longsword absolutely destroys it. Alright, no more skeletons are emerging now. When the cauldrons are broken, it seems to break the magic that's animating these skeletons and causing them to rise up from their graves. This one is going to try and attack Lollard. And it completely misses. And then this one will attack Millhouse.
Sonic deflect. No, he's too far away. No.
The skeleton
go gadget,
jumps on you
extend arm.
and wrestles with you, Millhouse. It's got the short sword kind of angling down at your neck, and you're trying to hold it back as it slowly plunges the blade into you. Millhouse.
I attack the skeleton.
You take a swing with Bob and you break away. Tons of bones. The skeleton's almost destroyed. And a second swing wipes that skeleton out. It joins its cousins on the ground. All the other bones.
And Sonic will attack the skeleton.
Sonic spins around and passes straight through the skeleton, obliterating it. When that skeleton is destroyed, you guys take a look around, and it appears that the battle is over. No more skeletons.
I
We've
take a,
defeated the Bone Zone, fellas.
And I slowly turn the shield.
I take out the parchment from my backpack and make a small note. Sorry, and then I put it beside the one of the destroyed cauldrons with a small bottle of super glue.
You messed up, Orion.
Like super glue?
Yeah.
So, the skeletons are destroyed, the cauldrons are shattered, and Nim is nothing more than just a pile of very fine grey dust that's intermingled with the clothes he was wearing. His backpack and the items that he was wearing and carrying just lie scattered on the ground.
Well, you know what I gotta do.
Namely, he has a potion of supreme healing, a pearl of power, and braces of defense. Also, he has some valuable gold items that he'd pilfered that were around the sarcophagus. Sarcophagus is sealed shut, made of stone, and this golden chariot with this imagery of a kind of like a stork, an eblis, a tall-legged bird. A long beak.
How do we bury a druid in a stone temple like this?
I drew that's ashes.
That's a fair point.
Ooh, these ashes?
Yeah.
Oh,
he got
nice.
disintegrated.
I want to bend down and scoop some ashes into a vial and put it in with my collection.
Oh my god.
Collection of disintegrated people.
Yeah, I've got Garrick.
Wongo says, let's scatter him. Kick it, kick it, kick it.
Okay, even better. Kick it.
So if he kicks it, does he kick the orb that is lying there?
He kicks the ash, and it scatters around, but you know, he doesn't touch the egg.
Ryan growls
Just kind
at you, Waller.
kicks the ash around
Well,
in the air a bit.
Right, guys. I'm really hurt.
I go down on a knee and say a small prayer for this person I barely knew for a couple of hours.
I'll turn back into people.
I'll start taking a short rest.
Well, we could. We probably need to. Maybe before we do that, somebody should. If somebody's interested, open the sarcophagus.
I'll open the sarcophagus.
Maybe everybody step back. Danger close.
I'll have
Make it-
Sonic. You know, I'll have Sonic open the sarcophagus and I'll help him. That'll probably go over better.
Okay, so it's a stone sarcophagus, and you'll need to make an athletics check to open it up. It's reasonably heavy. And you manage to open it up. Pulling open the lid as you stand atop the chariot. Inside, you see the skeleton of an eblis just laid out in its form. And that's it. Just a skeleton of an eblis. Skull, bones, wing bones.
What's in there?
No magic
happen?
items.
There is around the sarcophagus inside the chariot these gold objects, some of which Nim had taken, and among them is a magic gold amulet. It's on a gold chain with a sunburst symbol kind of held up in two hands. It's an amulet of health.
I'll take it.
You touch the amulet, Millhouse. And when you do, you start to see these strange shadows in the corners of your eye, shifting all across the walls. And then they form the outline of a long-legged bird, as if the shadow is looming over you. All of a sudden, the crane, the beak, it lunges at you, stabs at you, as a voice echoes throughout your mind. You will do as I command! And the spirit of Papazotl attempts to inhabit you. Do you resist or do you let it in?
Well, I don't want to go against the party theme. I'll let it in.
Huh! Of course you'll let me in! I have told you to do so, and you'll do as I command. Huh. What is this rugged body? Huh. I guess it's a suitable vassal. Expendable, at the very least. And you become inhabited by Papazotl Millhouse. I'll give you a handout for the Trickster God. And you'll see a little bit about its personality. You'll also...
I really should have.
Oh, go on.
I really should have taken that snake when I had the chance to.
Alright, so you'll see a little bit about its personality. You'll also see its flaw. While inhabited by Papazotl, you will gain that flaw. It overrides your opposing flaw and it supersedes conflicting personality traits. Also, you gain a special power, which is there on the handout for you. And you also become instantly attuned to the Amulet of Health, which makes your Constitution score 19. Look around. Loyal subjects, bow to your leader. Tell them, Millhouse.
Alright. So, fellas, as MVP of this, as the man that first came up with the idea to destroy the cauldrons, I feel I deserve some acknowledgement for that. So, please
Yeah,
bow.
well done. Good job.
Bow
Just a
before
small
me,
bow.
you
Show me...
plebs, plebiscites,
I'm just
lemmings.
taking a short rest. I'm ignoring that.
You're lemmings.
So can we go somewhere and take a long rest? Because a short rest is not good enough for me.
Well, I say we take the long rest here.
Safe?
Yeah, it's defensible.
Well, Millhouse with his new guy inside him isn't a danger, right? He's not going to attack us. Shouldn't we bow? That seems like the safest thing to do, right?
Heck no, we're not bowing.
Bowing to Millhouse?
Oh, that's the point. It's Millhouse.
Yeah.
Thinking. That's on me.
That'll make us as short as he is.
If we are planning to rest, I demand to be draped.
Great. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
I demand to be draped. Tell them to drape me, Millhouse.
But... My disembodied god demands to be draped. Figure out how to do it and cop to it quickly.
What?
I'm just gonna throw a ball bearing at him.
Great.
Drape. You know.
Drape me.
You know. Cover him.
Back into
I
a little
demand
Orion,
a blinky.
And I'll drape.
I take out the cloak from my backpack and to try to put it over the shield without taking it from the wall. Or the cloak over the face of the shield.
Okay. That's not me. Drape me.
Why? Are you cold?
You're only Millhouse
No,
is hearing this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The trickster gods are all telepathic.
Yeah.
I'll take Nim's clothes and drape it over the bones in the two. In the sarcophagus.
You mean the ash?
Yeah.
Well, he still has clothes. You said Nim turned
he's
into
clothes.
ash, and
Yeah.
so always stuff.
Just as magic.
That's
as
better. Right, you put Nim's clothes. So as you take his cloak and whatnot, there are these items that are still scattered all over the ground. Several pieces of golden jewelry, plus the potion of supreme healing, the pearl of power, the braces of defense.
I don't mind the potion of healing.
And if nobody has an objection, I'd love the bracers.
They're all yours.
Alright, so you're taking the braces, Orion?
Yes, please.
Alright, when you go over and touch the braces, all of a sudden, a tendril of slime rises from its surface and transforms into a frog-like head that bobs towards you. You hear a croaking voice sound in your mind. Ning Ning will help you now. Ning Ning! Ning Ning will help you now. Ning Ning will help you now. Wop, wop, wop. And this kind of slimy blob, it attempts to suck into your mouth. And you start to hear a bit of a conflict in your mind. Oh, there's not enough room in here for both of us. Not enough room. Oh, Ning Ning. What are you doing in here? I'm inhabiting Orion. He's very fortuitous. I want to stay in here. Nope. I'm coming in. And the two trickster gods battle it out. So, Ning Ning will be even, and Obalaka will be odd. Roll a 1d20, Orion, to see who wins.
Here we go, guys. And can I just say that was fantastic?
This truly is lose-lose.
And you see that blobby slime just blurt out of your mouth. Obalaka win. And
I'm getting away from the slime.
you
with him anyway.
you now have the braces of defense, Orion.
When Ning Ning's not attached to them anymore? Or not exerting himself from them?
I mean, do you have any way to know that?
That's a fair point. Yeah, that's a fair point. What happened to the slime that came out of my mouth? Did it just like vanish?
Yeah.
Or did it go in a
You
direction?
just kind of regurgitated it and it just vanished. It
Gotcha.
didn't, you didn't physically see it go into an item or anything like that.
Okay.
Potion?
Oof.
Alrighty, Ryan's got the braces of defense. You're taking the potion, Torrin.
Yeah, if no one else wants it. And
Yours.
I think I will use it unless anyone wants to heal me.
Well, if we...
Are we going to take a long
for you,
rest?
But we could take a long rest. Or a short rest. We could keep going.
I think we're all out of spell slots at this point. A
Who's
long
taking
rest
the-
will probably be.
Who's taking the pearl of
rest.
power?
I can attest that the Pearl of Power is not...
That was Nang Man.
possessed.
Yeah,
So-
Nang Nang's spirit came out of the Grong Egg, and now it seemed to have, when Nim was killed, it seemed to have jumped into another item. It jumped into the braces of defense by the looks of it.
Okay,
Interesting.
but wasn't he kicked out of the braces just now?
Well, they're not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're not in here right now. I don't hear him inside my head. So maybe he jumped into the portal of power
Yeah,
because nobody's touching it.
where did the slime jump after?
We
he-
didn't. It just vanished after I abducted.
Vanished. We don't know.
Yeah, it's
I'll have
a
Sonic.
spirit, so it doesn't really take any physical form.
I'll have Sonic pick up the egg.
Okay. So Sonic's keeping the Pearl of
Is
Power.
it picked up?
Sonic, he starts to do nothing. Nothing happens when he picks up the egg. He doesn't seem to have...
Well, until somebody wants to take the risk of being inhabited by one of those creatures, I'm gonna have Sonic put the egg in the bag of holding.
Well, I'll take a look. Well,
It
I'll-
restores a spell slot if
Oh.
someone might actually want to use that. It also gives you resistance to poison damage.
Yeah, it's actually very good.
if nobody wants to risk
But who
it,
wants-
I'll grab it. If you want.
Alright, if Orion wants to grab it, I just don't know why anybody would want to be inhabited by one of them.
Listen, it's lose-lose for me.
Okay.
I might as well
You've
benefit the
got
party.
you've got the... So you're having the Pearl of Power, Orion. Okay. It's going in your inventory.
I want to grab it and see if it
Alright, nothing
It's
happens when you
and
grab it. No, you pick it up. It's a petrified grung egg.
Oh man, I want to see him spit out something again.
Yes, I have the power.
Let's take a look, guys.
Did you feel that, Orion? Ning Ning tried to inhabit you. I don't know what happened. I closed my eyes and I did the whole kind of wave your hands, kind of get away from me thing, and it seemed to have worked.
Yeah, I mean, we should do that more often if it makes enemies go away.
Okay, so. Alright, you guys are resting now. Alright, it's been an hour so far as you guys are resting, and you're welcome to take a short rest.
I'm for a long rest, people.
Well, yeah, a long rest takes, a lot longer, so a short rest happens first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, short rest is 1 hour, a long rest is 6 hours or 8 hours once in a 24-hour period. So short rest is always going to happen first. You don't have to take the short rest if you don't want to, but some people might want to. It's been an hour. You'll be waiting for about 14 hours. Up until this point, it'll be 14 hours till you finish a long rest. You're only about halfway through an adventuring day, and then you do 8 hours of adventuring, 8 hours of downtime, and 8 hours of sleeping and preparing your spells. 1 hour spells like Hex will go down as well. Or did you do it with a higher level?
No, I didn't do it with a higher level.
Okay.
Can we talk about ending those short rests now, after we do those short rests, or are we committed to doing that long rest now?
It's going to be about it's going to be about 12 hours before you can go to sleep. So you'll be waiting here for about 12 hours.
Oof. Guys, that's a lot of time.
I mean, if you're taking a long rest, then it's going to be another day that goes by regardless of how long you're waiting.
Alright, I heal you for six points.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright, did anyone want to attune to any items during the short rest?
Yes. I will attune to the bracers of defense.
Okay.
You're taking off your armor?
I don't have armor on.
I have his armor on.
Alright,
I won't give it.
Alrighty. Alright, you attune to those, Orion, and give you +2 AC. Anyone else want to attune to? Well, there's a Pearl of Power, but I don't think anyone really wants that.
Orion had it, didn't he?
If anybody would like to attune to the Pearl of Power, it's right here. It probably doesn't have anything in it.
I'll take the Pearl of Power.
Here you go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's better. I only have second level spells, so it's not that useful for me.
Alright, Lollard tunes to the Pearl of Power, and you can recover a spell slot up to 3rd level once per day. And also, you have resistance to poison damage from the Grung Egg. Alrighty, you guys just continue hanging out, and 1 hour goes by, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours go by, 7, 8, 9, and you guys are just passing the time, playing some card games or something, just talking, eating, and at this stage, I'm gonna roll initiative.
Yeah, I guess we could have like closed the door or set a watch or something.
You hear some heavy stomping footsteps, and appearing at the doorway is one of these hulking tomb guardians that seem to be wandering around this place. It turns, it spots you all, and then it starts moving towards you all with purpose.
So it's
I can't get in, don't worry.
Who's missing from the initiative there, Nathan?
my question is it creeping along the ground? You said only a small animal could get through.
It's outside the door.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the door here. This is outside the door. And this is inside the door.
Okay.
Nathan.
Question. Could I take my bonus action to steady aim and then hold my action
Yeah,
and have advantage on that attack?
yeah. That's
Okay.
actually just show me steady aim. I don't know if it's only on your turn.
I didn't put it in. I just put in what I thought it would say. I don't have the exact details on it.
Alright, I'll give you the handout for that so you can check it out. Steady aim. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
Okay. So no, I can't do that. Alright.
Yeah, it wouldn't give you the advantage.
15.
Alright, you're seeing the Tomb Guardian's legs. There's still the adamantine bars stuck under the door. Any attack on it will be 3/4 cover.
No, I'm just gonna hold my attack action in case it fucking just breaks that wall.
Okay. Eridani.
Move over here and hold out my hand, gather energy, and I'm ready to blast if he comes through the door. Or tries to come through the door. I'm gonna blast him. If he starts trying to open the door, I'm trying to blast him away into the section
Okay,
over
so
the...
you're ready in Eldritch Blast, and the trigger is if he starts trying to open the door.
Yeah.
Okay. The Tomb Guardian grabs the bottom of the door and begins lifting. You can use your ready action, Eridani. And that hits. And you say you're knocking it back?
Yeah.
Alright, you hit it in the leg and you see it just go over the railing and you hear a very loud crash. You launched it down into the opening of the balcony.
Nicely done.
And that's how you play billiard.
Alrighty,
Good job.
it doesn't return, and you guys hang out for 2 more hours, and now you guys are starting to feel tired. You're feeling very, very sleepy.
Taking guard duty or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Can we close the secret door?
Yeah, we could probably close the secret door.
We
I
close
go
both
over.
secret doors. Maybe there's people who don't know about both of them.
Okay.
You know, if they come in on one side, then
I think probably I know about both, but anyway, I go in and close
Well,
the...
If we're closing, I want to sleep in the ground zone. I don't want to sleep in the bone zone. Unless you want to sleep with the still supposedly active shield of instant death.
we did sleep in the very much active, all-seeing eye with like undead wights watching over us. So there's too much difference. But I take your point. Sleeping in one.
Yeah, but the other side doesn't have a door for the entrance. It's just a walkway into the vine.
Yeah,
Nobody can sneak up on us.
I doubt anybody's going to come through the wine.
Who knows?
So it is a
Who
good
knows?
escape route, like a fallback. So we would see them here, and then we could fall back to their other one if we're attacked from here. So let's sleep here, and if anybody comes, we can attack them here. And then if it's too much, we can always escape back to the other
And we can try to experiment if the cloak is enough to stop it from blasting anything. Anyone want to be? We can take Metao Sonoku or try the shield.
I mean, hasn't messed with us so far. Why mess with it?
Okay.
Say we sleep here.
Tomorrow. So takes first.
Okay, so are you guys you're having Metal Sonic as a guard?
I take my my 2 hours guard.
Okay. Alright, you guys will do a rotating watch then. And let me just check, see what happens. So it's going to be 8 hours of resting.
So we are taking a long rest then?
Alright,
Yep.
Alright, so you've you guys can all take a long rest. You wait here for 8 hours. You guys do a rotating watch. 4 of you, someone stays up an extra 2 hours and goes to sleep. They wake that person up. They do a 2-hour watch and go back to sleep. And you continue rotating until everyone has had a good rest. And
What do we do now, guys?
who's missing
We
from
can
there?
continue on.
Oh, Torrent.
Owen.
There we go. Alright, so you guys wake up the next morning. But before that, actually, as you guys are sleeping,
I already took the long rest.
you have 2 long rests.
I have 2.
I think it was Lollard. Alright, it doesn't matter. Alright, as you guys are sleeping,
All my hit dice back, and I used them all, so I should have 4.
it was Lollard. Let me give him a long rest. So, as you guys are sleeping,
Right.
you guys all experience this very vivid nightmare once more. And you've been experiencing this ever since you've been in Ormu. Oh, that's weird. Why didn't it fill up Lollard's hit points?
I'm gone. I don't see anything.
Yeah, no one should see anything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Intentional. I was just wondering why your thing's not filling up your hit points. Oh, maybe the token is not. Oh, that's weird. Your token's saying you're not full, but your character sheet is. Alright, I don't know why that's
I'm
happening.
not sure.
Alright,
And,
I fixed it up for you. Okay.
oh, okay. I was going.
Alright, so as you guys are sleeping, you guys experience this nightmare again, where you're standing on the promenade that cuts through Omu, and all around you are the burning buildings and the smoke, and there is this skeletal form with a large ball of pure darkness hovering in front of it. And the ball of darkness is just a little bit bigger than it was last time you had this dream. It's Asarak. And once again, he's surrounded by these hideous looking beings. And the skeletal face of Asarak, it curls up into a smile. Yeah. Closer. Closer. You guys are in some sort of sleep paralysis where you're not able to actually move or anything. You try to move and your body doesn't respond. Sweet dreams. And you see this ball of darkness expand almost to the threshold of where you guys are standing.
I'm good.
Everybody roll me a 1d20.
Oh no. Oh. Made it right. 15s.
I'm sure higher numbers are better, right?
Yeah, not always. Sometimes, you know, when you get,
You gotta think of this like golf.
yeah.
Who are they going to target with their power word kill in your sleep?
Or their sphere of annihilation.
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
As the darkness grows closer, you guys look over and all of a sudden these disgusting hags are surrounding you. Eridani, Lollard, and Millhouse. And they reach out with their gangly hands. They all look twisted, demented in some way, truly grotesque. The face of evil. They straddle you all, intrude upon your dream, and you're filled full of doubt about your journey into the tomb. Your greatest fears become realized, and all of a sudden you guys wake up in a hot sweat. And for Eridani, Lollard, and Millhouse, you guys have had the worst sleep imaginable. You guys absolutely feel like shit. You experience all these vivid nightmares, and it seems to have sapped the life out of you. You've got cold sweat running down your faces. You've got dark shadows under your eyes, and you feel weak and you feel terrible. And Eridani, you lose 5 off of your maximum hit points. It's permanent. Some of your soul is taken by the soulmonger. And Lollard, you lose 9 off your maximum hit points as the soulmonger drains away at your soul.
Oh, wow.
And Millhouse, you lose 5 off your maximum hit points as the soulmonger has eaten away at your very life force. And if you lose maximum hit points, they cannot be restored because of the soulmonger taking you closer to death, the death curse. Apart from that, you guys gain a long rest. You got back all of your resources that you would have. But there's something very strange. Something off. When you wake up, all the cauldrons are intact. The 3 zombies that are chained to the door with the bit and brittle around their neck and mouths are still there, poking their heads out of the door. And when this happens, like the first thing when you guys wake up, you haven't even prepared your spells yet. When you guys do wake up, the zombies, they start coming at you guys. And when they get to about here, they become stuck. The chains are fully extended, and their strength has also lifted the door. They're still coming to you guys for fresh meat, but they're at the end of their leashes. There's no green glowing stone button here, and items that were taken, like the gold jewelry, they're not stacked up around the tomb anymore.
The shield where it was?
Yes, everything is exactly identical as to when you first stepped into this room.
Okay, everybody out. Like, quick as possible, everybody out.
I start moving.
Disengage.
You guys can quickly, like, zombies are slow. You guys can quickly run around and get around the zombies. You'll all need a dexterity save, however, because once you get past the zombies, they start coming for you, and that lowers the door. So we'll do like a group dex save, essentially.
Yeah, took advantage from dangers.
If I'm going down and bringing you with me.
Does anyone have like a wide-brimmed hat that they can kind of drop on the other side of the door and grab it at the last second before the door closes?
Gosh. I'll take a skeleton bone.
It's a group check or a group save. You guys are fine. You guys quickly slip out just at the last second before the zombies get to you, and then that door slams shut and the zombies poke their heads out of the holes in the door once more.
As soon as I'm out, I'm going to take a quick look around, see if I can find the fucking that tomb guardian.
You don't see a tomb guardian anywhere. Another thing you notice is this button is it kind of pops up from the ground when you get near it.
Oh, we have to get the that key, the skeleton key still.
Oh yeah, that one we
Which
used
is
the last one.
Yeah, we haven't found all of
Oh,
the things yet.
Millhouse has become intangible. Can go through walls once more.
Alright, so when you guys step out, you notice this strange distortion ripple through the air. And something happens. The potion of supreme healing and the pearl of power, they disappear. They kind of just fade away. And the amulet of health, it just fades away.
No.
Oh no.
That was the one good thing.
My bracer's still here?
The
Not the-
braces of defense, you still have those. It's the thing that was taken in both of these tombs. So the things that were taken in Papazottl's shrine and the things that were taken in Neng Neng's shrine. You've experienced this strange distorted ripple through the air, and the items have faded away. However, the trickster god, it's still with you, Millhouse. But you've lost the amulet of health, and you've also lost the grung egg. They just simply like disappeared with that strange distorted ripple through space that you experienced.
Is that because we had them in the quote-unquote alternative reality, you guys think?
I think so.
That could be it. So that means we'd have to go back and get them again if we want them.
I'm not taking this thing on for no item.
Eridani, as you move through here, you take a look at the checkerboard room, and it's like identical as it was yesterday, complete with sunlight streaming down on the coffin. There's no stone block there or anything, and there's no evidence of wine ever being spilt here, or none of the room is stained up ahead.
We might have to go back in there to push those skulls down, because if they're yellow again, we're gonna have to make them green.
And we just can't come out this door. We might have to. The way we exit would be back around the loop again instead of coming out this way.
Instead of coming out that way. Yeah, I get you. So that way we have to go back through the time distortion. If we do that, then that means we need to do this all as a group then this time.
We also know what's going to happen and the exits and stuff. This is going to be a lot easier, I think.
And more XP.
We're gonna hit this button or... Torin, hit that button, please.
I hit the button.
The body of Devlin is not there.
Right, so we're still in the reverse world. Back to real world we go.
Okay, you guys walk around this halo, and as you move up, you experience more of this strange distortion. You seemingly defy gravity, and you guys do the loop-de-loop.
When
Did the
Torn stepped
button
on that
turn
skull,
green
did it
or
turn
what?
green?
Yeah, if you jump on it, it turns green, as you
I
would
did.
expect.
Whoa, new map.
As you come around the as you guys come around the loop, the body of Devlin once again returns. You notice that the sunlight here is dispelled. There's a dead Tomb Guardian on the ground.
Okay.
Guess we should just try to get in the same way we did before. With putting the snake through the hole, just getting it to open it up.
Sorry, Santa Peak, I can't hear you over the SWAT team breaking down the door.
I know. It's been doing that for a while. It's got a nice barricade.
Yeah. Continue on.
This button's green.
Is that one green?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Everything is as it was. Nothing seems to have reset or restored.
So that just means we missed one, right?
So that means we have to go back to the zombies?
Well, maybe we didn't press the buttons in the real world. We only pressed them in the circle one. The other one.
Okay, so then we have to go back to that circle room, or what was that? The not the wine, but the
one that had the slot in it.
Yeah. So if we go back through the zombie room and through that secret pass, we can get there quicker, couldn't we? As opposed to going through the alter reality area.
Well, we also know the secret passage in the wine room. We just don't have to trigger the trap. We can just go through that area. We don't have to open this door. We can just go through the fully unguarded one if this is identical to the other map. So follow this way, and I'll show you guys where it is.
Millhouse, I'm tired of walking. Tell your subjects to carry us for the remainder of this journey.
Oh, Jesus.
Sonic, carry me. My leg's tired.
Sonic does so because you force it to. Excellent! You guys see Sonic is holding Millhouse up and carrying him along. Millhouse is laying down. Does anyone have any grapes? I feel like I should be getting fed grapes at all times.
Well, anybody have any food?
I have this elixir here that's only drunk by kings and queens. It's very special. I mean, it's delicious. It's an aphrodisiac. You want it?
I demand it to be fed to me.
Very well, I'll feed it to you. Okay.
With my experience with Lalard currently and my experience in alchemy, can I do a quick check on what that is?
Yeah, what is it?
What is it? It's holy water and Garrick's ashes.
You identify it as holy water and Garrick's ashes.
This is an insult.
Tell him to drink it
Where is
first.
it?
If it's poisoned, he should test it. Tell him.
Alright. Lalard, I've designated you as my poison tester.
Oh, that's okay.
So please,
I'm not a king or queen, so that
I know
how
you're
it
not.
goes.
You can never measure up to my might. But then that is why I've designated you as the poison tester. So I will not die and you can die in my stead.
Oh, that's okay.
So please taste this concoction.
Blah, 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 blah.
I walk over to the other side with my little concoction in my pack.
Is someone talking? Wait, I think I hear it. Yes, I can hear it. It's the world's smallest violin. Millhouse? How dare he just walk away from you? Are you going to accept that? You, I command you to drink it. Hey, do something, Millhouse.
Lalard, you will not like the consequences should you not consume this concoction you have presented to me.
Yeah? You really want it? Then drink it.
I'm going to use my wand of fear to command Lalard to grovel.
Oh, we're going to do that. Okay.
Alrighty, make a wisdom save, Lalard.
All right.
The command DC is 15, and Lalard, you just like force down onto your knees to grovel to Millhouse. Huh, that's better. Now use the kiss my boot command.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. I'll use my Helm of Telepathy.
Did you roll for your recharges as well?
I've only used one charge on it, so it
Okay.
just comes back, doesn't it?
You can command someone to do something similar to like flee or grovel. Oh no, the wand is only flee or grovel.
Well, it says, specifically for your grovel.
Okay.
But I can use the Helm of Telepathy. So I need to use Detect Force on it, which is a DC 13.
Alright, make another wisdom save, Lalard. You're just getting dominated by Millhouse. Good! So this is what it's
Cool.
like to be a lowly pleb. A common folk, a peasant. I feel like I'm damaging you're damaging your own mind listening to these thoughts.
I am. It is a pain, but we must be strong with these unruly creatures.
Hey guys,
I'm
can
gonna...
we like work as a party? We're probably all gonna
We
die
are,
if we all keep turning on each other. Maybe we should, continue on and not fight among each other.
How dare he attempt to give us some order, Millhouse. Now, do the boot kissing thing.
Alright. I will suggest to Lalard that the best idea he has ever come up with in his small pea-brain-sized brain, that he is now my eternal servant,
Right,
and he shall do whatever I
You need
ask.
to make another wisdom save, Lalard. Alright, let's just go along with it, Lalard. Let's just go along with
Okay.
it.
All right. Yeah, I'll do whatever you say.
Come, crawl up next to him.
I kind of crawl over and just kind of,
Alright, now headbutt
Growl.
him in the dick.
Ooh, not a bad idea.
You have to butt down. You have to get lower.
You gotta do an uppercut with your head.
Here's your boot kiss! And Lalard
Yeah.
you headbutts you in the nuts, Millhouse. Oh!
Sonic will deflect the attack. Sonic the Flexor.
Treason! Arrest him at once!
Children, are you finished
Well-
playing?
He tried to assault me. Push him over the edge.
Get off with his head! Well, do something! Everyone! Arrest that man!
Can you stop
I've got to-
bickering and help opening this door?
I'm gonna do everything myself. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, well.
I can get.
take that.
Alright, now Papazotl just says, like when you guys open the door, he like says, yes, open the door! And like as you guys are doing something, he demands it as if he's commanding you, but you guys were gonna do it anyway. Alright, with 3 or 4 of you can muster
I
enough
put the
strength.
snake through again and try to do the same as last
Okay.
time.
Alright, did you want to keep the snake out as well, or put it back?
No, I can keep it out now,
Okay.
for now.
Alright, you guys get the door open with the same method as last time, no problem. And everything in this room is intact as you would expect, including all the gold jewelry, the amulet of health. It's all sitting here. All the
Alright,
cauldrons
what's
are
this?
intact.
Is the sarcophagus closed or open?
It's closed.
Okay.
I wonder if that genie's still there. We should go.
Maybe we should first go destroy those glass things. What are called?
Yeah.
No, how about we don't
Totally.
mess with anything at all, and do the things that we know won't trigger traps. For instance,
Yeah.
opening the secret door won't trigger the traps because we did that first. Let's go check the other place and then come back here. We can put a cloak over the shield, that kind of thing, and then let's not
kinda-
mess with the sarcophagus.
But didn't
Kinda
someone put that amulet?
As soon as we picked up that amulet, the traps triggered. Like a skeleton started attacking us.
No,
Let's go-
as soon as Nim touched anything on that sarcophagi.
Yeah.
just check.
Is that skull button there, or is it just like
It pops
nothing?
up. It pops up for the first time, and you guys can stamp on it and cause it to glow green.
Ah!
Nice.
While he does that, I stay ready to take down the shield if it does.
Yeah,
any
that's what I was
movement.
doing earlier too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we
nothing
know where
happens
the-
when he presses the button.
Right.
Yeah, you can automatically locate the secret door.
I'll try to open it.
You open it up, and sure enough, all the cobwebs here are still intact. There's still a table, and there's still a bottle on the table.
Oh. Second chance.
Maybe don't touch it.
As you get near it and take a look inside, it doesn't appear that the genie is there.
Interesting.
Take the bottle. Take the bottle.
We should take the bottle with us. Maybe we can trap the genie again.
Do it on our way back.
The sarcophagus is closed, the salt pentagram is intact, and a button pops up that you can step on. And it'll
What
turn
is that
green.
gray slot there?
Alright, this time
They break the salt.
when you jump on the button, all of a sudden we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Let me go move back then. Just getting ready to move.
When you press the button, you guys look over to the other side of the room, and clung onto the ceiling like a spider is another one of these skeleton keys. It's like in the corner of the ceiling with daggers in its hand. It just like it wasn't there 1 second and it is the next. It just appears out of thin air. And it looks like it wants to throw the daggers at all of your faces. It has
Nice.
that look in its eye. Dagger to face kind of expression.
Do you get that with an insight check, or
You know, sort of your passive insight. Alright, Nathan.
Okay, well, I can't really see it in this corner, so I gotta move up. I move right there. Whoa.
break the
Alright,
salt?
you, well, you couldn't, oh yeah, there's a pillar. Alright,
There's
are
a
you,
fucking pillar right in my
are you,
face.
like, are you stepping over the salt line, or are you not
No, I'm
treating
going
it
around
with
it.
any regard? Alright, you're able to step over the salt without kicking through it or anything like that. But you'd need an acrobatics check to be careful.
Aye, Captain.
which you should be pretty good at. Yeah, you can easily navigate through the salt pentagram without disturbing any of the salt.
Okay. Over there. And... Wow. Can I get a deception check from the skeleton key? As I insight him?
Go for it.
Okay. Oh!
It's really a key that's a skeleton, not the other way around.
Ah!
Right, take a look at this thing, and you see all of its weaknesses.
I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm gonna take a shot at him. Yeah, for a 10.
It's a mess. It goes through the bones and hits the wall. Orion.
Just to be clear, did Nathan just run up directly in front of me and block my shot at the skeleton key?
It's
Or
on
do I
the
have a clear shot on
ceiling.
him?
It's on the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not in your way, yeah. Why don't you get up there and fight it?
Good. This thing, and I'll take my bow out and hit 2 shots at it.
Get in there. Come on.
That hits, and chunks of bone break away from the skeleton key. And you hit it again, and the skeleton breaks apart with its head falling off of its shoulders and landing onto the ground. It has some sort of shape on its skull, but that's not all. Everyone hears this. Ah, finally, I'm free. And you guys hear some movement around this area. It's an invisible grey slud.
I still have the lantern revealing it.
I never heard that you had the lantern revealing out.
I've always had it out since we entered this tomb.
Well, it doesn't have an endless supply of oil though. You need to, you don't keep it on all night. You need to tell me if you're lighting it. It doesn't automatically stay on 24 hours a day. Alright, Orion, you never mentioned that you had that out. Torrin, you can take it out on your turn with an interactive object. And light it.
I will,
You can break the salt now, it's free. Let's just kill it.
Yeah. I take my turn to create my sacred weapon.
Okay. Energy covers the blade of your longsword.
That's it. That's it.
A lot.
Okay, how high up is this key thing in the air?
The key, it's destroyed. It fell into the ground.
It's on.
Oh, okay. So it's there. So all we have is just the little gray thingy.
Well, we
Alright.
can't see it, so.
Oh, we can't see it?
It's
No,
invisible.
it's invisible.
It's invisible.
Ah. Okay. Then I'm going to make movement. Do we need to retrieve the key? Is it just lying on the ground now, or is it still?
So when the skeleton was hit, the bones broke apart, and its head, with this key shape on it, fell onto the ground.
Okay, so I'm gonna go try to retrieve the key since I don't see the gray thingy, and that's what I should be able to get to it. I think. Nope. So I'm gonna go to here, and I'm heading towards trying to retrieve the key.
What are you doing for your action?
For my action, I am going to bless myself.
God damn it.
Okay.
Fucking Wongo.
Alright, this slide is going to jump back.
Yep.
Here. To the corner of the room. And it's going to cast Fireball. Drop a Fireball on everyone.
Aye.
Beautiful.
Do I hear this?
You hear it. Fireball has somatic components.
Can I counterspell it, even if I don't see him?
That's not how counterspell works. It's a creature you can see.
Yeah.
Alright, the slide does become visible after it casts this spell, but it jumps back. You guys have fought one of these just yesterday, and poof, it drops a fireball on everyone over there. Ryan, you succeed, taking 13 fire damage. Eridani, you succeed, taking 13 fire damage. Nathan, you succeed, and you have evasion, so you completely avoid it.
Yeah.
Torrin, you fail and take the full brunt, 27 fire damage. Millhouse, you fail and you cast Absorb Elements, you take 13 fire damage. And Mataru Soniku fails and takes 27 fire damage. He was carrying you still, I presume.
Yeah, I just had to move so I could get to his.
Okay.
And once again,
Alright,
the salt is completely dispersed.
The salt gets scorched, turns black. The sarcophagus gets a little bit scorched, but nothing actually catches on fire. And the grey slab is now visible. And you guys are just having like the biggest deja vu. This is exactly the same thing that you guys did yesterday, pretty much. Eridani.
Well, we're gonna start with... I see it now, right?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Hexblade Curse on it. And then that's 20. Oh, well. And I fire 2 Eldritch Blast on it.
That misses. And that misses. Oof. It blocks both attacks with its greatsword.
Then I hide behind this pillar. If I can. Oh, doesn't function. Pillar is not big enough. Okay. I'll move over here to the wall. And it's my turn.
Millhouse.
Alright. I'm gonna have to get off Sonic, unfortunately.
I demand you destroy this thing.
Jesus. I wanted that. Ugh.
So you get off its half your movement speed, so that's as far as you'll get.
Alright, then I'll shoot a 5 at it.
The fireball misses. The Grey Slad jumps to the side, dodging the attack.
And Sonic will... Now there's no way you can take Sonic out in one hit. Sonic's too powerful.
The Slad smashes into the... Sorry, the Sonic smashes into the Slad. It knocks it back, putting a small pierce in its skin, but that is already starting to regenerate quite rapidly. Nathan.
Damn it. Damn it. You put him right in front of my arrow. I'll just steady aim and take a shot at him. Hope for the best. Ooh.
You get the best. It's a crit.
Yeah. I don't even need that advantage.
Alright, 42 points of damage. The Slad fills out, the arrow sticks straight into its neck, and the tip of the arrow bursts out the other side of its neck. The Slad grabs its chest. Grey blood is oozing down its webbed fingers, and it is pretty messed up from that arrow.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
Orion.
Not.
Be outdone. I say, I killed the skeleton with the bow, and I'll try to do more damage with my bow.
Careful, Orion. Don't let the bowstring, hit our arm. That could
I'm trying
hurt.
to shoot, but yeah, you're right.
Whiplash. I heard that whiplash is a common cause of death. And you put an arrow into the Slad.
Hey, be careful of the string hitting your forearm. That shit hurts.
Throwing off my aim. I have bracers now. We're good.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, you do have input. Yeah.
That misses. The arrow just bounces off the slad's rubbery flesh and falls to the ground.
Just keep moving in here.
Careful, don't knock the bottle. Oh, cobwebs! Torrin.
Throwing off me.
I will move up to it with a dash. I can get up to here, I guess. And that's my turn.
Alright, you chase it down. Lollard.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. He's chasing him down this way. That thing's in front. So I am going to do this.
Alright, you drop a Bane on the slot. And it fails. This annoying shroud covers the slard's face. Minus D4 on attacks and saves.
All right. That's gonna be my turn.
The slide regenerates and it goes from looking reasonably injured to not as hurt. The arrow is disgorged from its neck and falls out onto the ground. And it's going to come in at Lollard with its greatsword.
Deflect attack.
Alright, it has disadvantage, and that misses. It's going to come in at Torrin with its greatsword. Actually, it'll go for Sonic. Sonic just got up in its face. And poof, it smashes the greatsword onto Sonic for 12 points of damage. And then it's going to try and bite Torrin. And that misses. Eridani.
Is it possible to do a double bane on a target?
No. Spells or anything that has the same
Can't be
name
the same spell.
doesn't stack.
Damn it.
So like Synaptic Static and Bane definitely hurt.
Yeah. If they
That'd
have,
be nice.
Yeah, if they have the same name, if it's whether it's a spell, a class feature, or an item, they don't stack.
I move down here and use 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell.
The first beam is deflected by the Grey Slad's greatsword. The second beam hits it. You didn't roll damage for the second one. Alright, that's 6
Yeesh.
points of damage. Alright, when you hit it with that second beam, the fire kind of hisses and crackles and doesn't affect it too much. It seems to be resistant. So it takes 4 points of damage, and then the third one is a crit. Another line of fire slams into the slad, scorches its flesh slightly, and the slad's kind of riddled in this slimy grey blood now. It's looking a little bit injured.
And I follow up with
Another crit.
2 Eldritch Blasts.
You didn't roll damage to the first one. Alright, the crit smashes into the grey slad. Yeah, a couple of ribs breaking and cracking. 21 points of damage. It's looking bloodied. And then the second one crashes into it. You pretty much put a hole through it with the curse just intensifying the damage. And the slad's looking fairly well messed up now.
And then I move a bit back.
Millhouse.
Gonna hit him around.
Blap blap.
Miss. Hit. It parries you with the first attack. You get under its guard and slice it across its torso. You're seeing the injuries slowly start to heal, but the damage is far outweighing that.
And somebody will use a repair on himself.
Okay. He just punches himself like a beating some dented panels back into place. Nathan.
Ooh, yeah. Steady aim this. Whatever the hell this thing is. Toad? Would you call it a toad?
Yeah, it looks like a toad. Very toady.
Alright.
Like a toad that battles things. Some could call it a battle toad.
Roll back.
A 19?
19 is a narrow miss. You can't quite get a clear shot at it, and it's about an inch away from its neck.
Son of a bitch.
Orion.
All right. I assume he has 3/4 cover from me here, just because of all the people.
Creatures give half cover. They don't give 3/4 cover.
Then I'll shoot twice at him there.
Miss. Hit. Lodge an arrow into the slud's arm. It's very badly hurt. Careful, cobwebs. They might be diseased.
Yep. Was I here or here, Seb? I apologize.
Yeah, you were in this square. Started in this one.
Yeah, did I move to here, I think?
Yes.
Then we'll just move one more back, and that'll be it.
Alright.
I'll attack it with my magical sacred weapon thing.
Miss.
Do it again.
And a miss. It just brings up its greatsword and parries again. You hear the metal of the blades clanging.
Oh shit. And my turn.
Voila.
We are going to swing.
Swing,
Yes,
swing,
it
swing.
blocks you with its crossguard.
Okay, that is our turn.
The slide regenerates.
If only Nathan hit.
And it's going to begin casting a spell. It's going to do some verbal components.
I don't see it, do I?
I think it's like you can see it, Eridani. It's 3/4 cover. You should be able to get it.
Okay, then I counter it.
I cast counter spell and you automatically interrupt its spell. The grey slab hisses at you telepathically. How dare you? You'll die. You all must die. Eridani.
You already tried that once. Now it's my turn. I move down and I cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Miss.
Miss.
Hit. Another beam crashes into the slud's side. 15 damage. Almost dead.
Yeah, but it's not worth using all the resources. We have a long day in front of us.
Millhouse. Miss. It blocks a 13. It does not block that. As it comes off that parry, you swing the axe again and the axe just hits it straight in the center of its head, cracking its skull open, and Slick oily grey blood drips down it. It drops its great sword and it collapses onto the ground dead.
And I get...
Yes, like a wind transfers from the slud, like an invisible wind, necrotic wind that surrounds you, Aridani, and it heals up your wounds.
You say great sword.
Yeah, it was wielding a great sword.
Did it vanish along with the body?
Neither it nor the great sword vanished.
And I fully invented that.
Yeah, it just falls on the ground. It dies. Its skull is cracked open. Its greatsword falls on the ground, and it's on the ground. And more blood continues to seep out of its injuries, forming a pool around the slug. Also,
Did it vanish?
for killing the same creature twice, you don't gain extra experience.
Wow.
Laura, you're gonna take that
Key
spell
thing?
orb?
Yes,
Why,
the brace that's set around the skeleton key.
Oh, yeah,
It's
the key.
It's a square. You've seen a couple of these things now. I feel like there must be more.
It's a square. So I guess we just pop it into the bag with the other one we have?
Yeah.
Sounds good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Sure.
Can I pick up that great sword, Sam?
Sure.
But
Careful. You might cut yourself. Be slow. Remember, always pick it up. And whenever you're handing it to someone, handle first.
Well, but wouldn't I be holding the blade then?
You're right.
You should just drop it.
Millhouse. Millhouse. I think you got some of that thing's ichor on our garb. Tell one of your servants to clean it, please.
Sonic, attend me,
Sonic is
and he will do the best he can.
forced into to doing that.
Having Sonic around is avoiding a lot of party conflict. So, do you want me to keep track of the shape of the keys, or can I just...
I've got a hand.
there
Yeah,
it
we
is.
got a little.
Yeah.
It's basically a party league thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to record it as 2 Bone Daddy keys.
Bone
Bag
daddy.
of holding.
Anybody need
Alrighty.
a shield?
Can we...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we'll take a 10-minute break now. So it appears that everything you did in that other reality did not happen here. It's almost as if that was a fabricated reality that seemed to reset the next day, whereas in this reality, things are as you had left them. I'll see you guys back soon.
See ya.
Day
Did anybody need a
86.
great sword, by the way?
Yeah, I use a great sword.
I mean, a shield. I'm doing the thing right now. Does anybody need a shield?
Need a shield? No, I
have
have
like
a shield.
9.
Yeah, and you can't use anyone.
No, I don't really need one anymore.
One.
Alright, well, I have a bunch of extras if anybody needs them.
Will
Lolart may need one.
your boy even let you give up the shield, though, to use a weapon?
Well,
A shield protects you, Orion.
I mean, that's fair, but I have the Braziers defense now. It's the same bonus, and now I can walk around with, like, a great sword or a bow. I figure he likes me shooting from the back.
So, Lolart, you're gonna go for the spell orb?
He's not here.
Oh. Why, you gonna go for the spell orb?
I don't need it. I have level 1 spells. Unless we really need that cure wounds fast. I don't know if it's worth it.
It would give me another fireball or counter spell.
Yeah. Warlocks can definitely make use of...
I'm more a sorcerer than a warlock.
fair enough. Generally, I would
Right.
say give it to the cleric.
Yeah, I would say give it to the cleric, especially since maybe a greedy cleric is better than a sadistic cleric. But Moa has been very quiet today.
Anybody here?
No, I'm not here.
Okay. Dude, the art looks fantastic.
Hmm.
I know we talked about it last session, but oh man, that's a pretty picture.
We talked about it last time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Back again.
Hey,
Did I miss anything good?
I mean, not special. I'm just cooing over the art with all the skeletons and stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah. So now that we got the key, we can GTFO, right? Maybe we can get that amulet of health or something, and then go down the next level.
Yeah. And there still is a chance that we get another god in one of our heads, right? Because that's
I think
also
so.
missing.
Is this Nang Nang? Yeah, this is Nang Nang's.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a
Yeah, I
possibility
want
that he
to
comes
try
back.
to trick Laura to take the orb.
I mean, to be nice. I don't know
think
if
a
a greedy
greedy
one would be
cleric
better
is better than a sadistic one.
Yeah. Maybe the greedy one won't actively damage our party. Looking over all the people that have died during this campaign. Damn. So far, we have one dead person per floor.
But up until we even started to get to the tomb, it was like terrible, right?
It wasn't great.
Before I came, there were more deaths than after, I think.
I think that's true. Yeah.
So
A lot of them were just like, hey, messed up your dexterity check to not fall off this massive stone structure.
Right. Well, we'll see if it keeps up going well for us.
We'll be fine. We're a good party. We're well balanced.
Best team ever.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys.
He said,
Hey, Sep.
How's it going?
just lamenting over all of the dead characters.
Not so good. I lost 5 permanent hit points.
Yeah.
No
That's
worries. We'll
terrible.
just,
I lost
all we
some
have to do is
last
defeat
time.
the Soulmonger and you'll be back to normal. I'm assuming.
Hopefully.
Okay, the slide is dead. You guys collect a skeleton key.
Lord! There's a spell orb in this sarcophagus. You're gonna you want it? I can help you open the sarcophagus.
You hear, Lullard?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
There's a spell orb here with your name on it. You want it?
The what? Up here, where?
Spell orb.
Oh, the orb. Yeah, I'll take the orb.
Yeah. Okay. Help me open this. This
Sarcophagus.
sarcophagus.
I'll help.
Alright, it's an athletics check. You guys remove the lid from the sarcophagus, and inside is a petrified grung egg and a potion of supreme healing.
Oh, two
Remind me, Seb, last time we did this, did I touch the egg and then I went nuts and did the dancing thing?
No, you touched the urn.
Gotcha.
Can I take the potion, guys?
So, Lord, you're gonna take the egg or what?
Yep, I'm grabbing the egg.
Okay, Lollard, you get a pearl of power. You already know what it is. You will need to attune to it. And Torin, you're taking the potion of supreme healing.
Yes, I do.
Okay, you got the potion of supreme healing.
Well, I guess Nang Nang isn't here anymore.
Can I take 3 minutes to hold heal Sonic up?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 minutes goes by, and Oblaka says, "Oh, I mean, Ning Ning's got to be somewhere, right?"
Were there any? Did you keep track of any magic items that we weren't attuned to that he could have jumped inside? Is that how you gods work?
Oh, well, I guess, I mean, we've got to go somewhere. If we can't get into someone, then the next best thing is something.
Do you know if it has to be a magic item? Maybe it could be just like some boots in somebody's backpack or something?
I guess anything.
Okay. Well, help me keep an eye out, okay?
I mean, wasn't Ning Ning in the braces? I remember when you touched the braces, I had to do the whole slappy hand thing to fight Ning Ning off.
Yeah, and we're not hearing him now.
Well,
so do you think he's just
won.
Being quiet? You did.
I won.
You guys want this
I'm the
class?
victor.
Yeah. So does that mean
The genie thing?
you trapped him inside the bracers?
I mean,
Again?
I didn't trap him inside, but he didn't get in you. Because you're all mine, just the way I like you. My sweet,
Oh, I think we let the bottle stay where it is.
precious Orion.
Okay. That's not creepy.
Do we want to take
Okay,
that
Nathan.
bottle?
Nathan, you ready with the shield?
Yep.
You're super
Sure
with
I
the
am.
shield.
Alright, so
Wait.
you guys
Everybody ready to
move
to
into this room and
crush some.
I'll describe what you guys are seeing, just so everyone knows. So there's a stone sarcophagus. It's sitting on a golden chariot. Then surrounding the sarcophagi is a gold torque, 3 gold cups, 5 gold cloak pins, and an amulet of health.
Maybe we should first break the cauldrons and the skeletons can come out.
I like that.
Millhouse, you'll tell no one to do such thing. Defiling my sarcophagi, my tomb? I demand you all exit at once. Tell them.
You told me to tell no one.
Tell them. Your loyal subject.
You told me to tell. You said don't tell no one. But alright, alright. The only thing being taken from this sarcophagi shall be the amulet of health. This is the resting place of your god.
Okay. Well, how about this, Millhouse? How about we all exit, and then you grab the amulet, and then run for the door. And then we close the door, and if any skeletons animate, they'll be in here.
We will listen not to these peasants. Look at that statue. The inscription, the shield. Bow before no one. I don't think so. I don't think we'll be bowing before anyone. Go and stand near that shield and don't bow. And make everyone else bow.
Alright.
To me. That is.
So are we breaking these things or what?
Well,
No. All bow. Just do it.
All of you bow.
Bow in reference to your god.
What other items are on the
I think of the
card?
Alright, no.
fully
Bow.
ignoring.
So,
Just
Sonic
take-
bows.
I take the health. I'm gonna-
Okay.
Okay.
This is.
Alright, so no one bowed. Alright. Let's roll initiative. As soon
I
as you
did.
touch the amulet, Torrent. As soon as you touch the amulet, skeletons start to spill out, one from each cauldron,
Solid.
and the hunter on the shield begins to animate.
I'll yell out, "Everybody out! Everybody out!"
Alright, the skeletons act fast.
Whoa.
As they crawl forth, they begin running up to people. One of them rushes you, Orion, tries to poke you with a short sword. Miss. Another one rushes Lollard and hits you for 7 piercing damage. Another skeleton rushes Nathan. And you dodge out of the way. This one rushes Millhouse and misses. this one rushes Mataru Soniku. And pokes Mataru Soniku for 3 piercing damage. And finally, this one that has just crawled out of its cauldron attacks Torin. And that misses.
I was bowing.
I was going to read out the description of this room again. There is an inscription that says bow before no one. Alright, Lollard.
Alright, we're swinging.
That hits.
Just to be clear, at the skeleton, right?
Oh, yeah. That's
The bludgeoning damage is super effective against the skeleton, and the radiant energy also bolsters that attack. You destroy the skeleton with a single sweep of that mace.
And we are going to move over to this point here. And that's our turn.
Alright,
I thought we were just gonna...
the shield. It's still on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And Nathan's standing right in front of it.
Ah!
So it throws its spear at Nathan.
Disadvantage, right? It's ranged. God damn it.
It's not a creature.
I know. I was just trying to help myself.
If it was, it
somehow.
would be. And
I know.
it doesn't throw it at you, Nathan. It throws it at Millhouse.
Oh shit.
It seems to somehow avoid you, or for some reason avoid you, and it seems to, for some reason, also avoid Millhouse.
Yeah, it does.
Ha! See? Ha! It knows its place. That shield. Who even thinks of this decor anyway? I never wanted a bronze shield like that. Millhouse, kill that skeleton, would you? It's annoying me.
Quite.
What?
Where is it?
Good. Hit it again.
Jesus.
This is my least favorite.
Good job.
Well,
Prefer
done.
Wango.
Excellent.
Acceptable. Now.
Satisfactory.
I'll have Sonic turn the shield.
Command Sonic
Take
to
the
turn the
off the
shield.
wall.
Command Sonic to take it off the wall. Alright, Sonic goes
It's
over
done.
and he grabs the shield and he takes it off and makes it face the wall now. Yeah, move over there, Sonic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not gonna get old.
Done.
From there.
Yeah. I'll just take out my rapier and stab away.
Take your rapier out and stab it away.
Ha!
Quick question.
Yeah.
The snake, is it still there holding the door open?
Oh yes, I forgot to put it down there, but it would be, yeah. Alright, the skeleton is utterly destroyed. Let me grab that snake out as well. It can just
Where is
be
that snake?
holding the door. It doesn't need to be involved as an encounter if you don't want it to be. But, yeah, I didn't put it on before. Where is Snake Boy?
I
Oh. Ah.
Snake Boy's going to be there. You'll need to roll into initiative.
Um,
You might get attacked by the skeletons.
I'll just sit right there for now.
Stay right there.
Jesus fucking.
Eridani.
Excellent.
I put the hex on this skeleton. And then I Eldritch Blast it.
Hit.
Us.
The beam crashes through the skeleton, almost completely destroying it.
And I shoot one more. Which
Mess.
doesn't hit.
Goes through the gaps in the skeletons for ribs and whatnot.
And I move here. Yeah, that's my turn.
Torrent.
I choose to hit this fast cauldron.
Okay. That hits. And the cauldron gets a crack in it with 10 damage. And that does not hit it hard enough. Ryan.
Is it an interact with object or an action to swap my bow for my new greatsword?
Swapping a weapon is an interactive object.
I will pull out my new greatsword and I will take 2 reckless strikes on the skeleton in front of me.
That hits. You almost break the skeleton apart with 11 damage. You're doing it in a piercing motion as well, so it's not as effective. You pierce the greatsword forward and you smash through the skeleton, this time finishing it off.
And then I will yell out again to everybody, "Everybody, we don't have time to break all these things. Let's just get out of here and shut the door. We're leaving." And is it difficult terrain to get through this creature?
No, it's 2 sizes larger, so you can easily move through it without it impeding you.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Alright, here comes the skeletons. Another skeleton starts to spill forth from each cauldron. This one rushes Lola. Miss. This one rushes Eridani. Miss. Top left hand corner skeleton. It's gonna go for the snake. And the snake's hit for 8 piercing damage. This one will rush Eridani. And it pokes you for 3 piercing damage. The 2 on you, Torrin, they clamber out of their glass cauldrons and they try to poke you. The first one jams the short sword straight into your neck for 12 piercing damage. The other one misses you. This one is going to rush Millhouse. And it hits you for 7 piercing damage. Another one climbs out of its cauldron and rushes you, Millhouse. And it misses you. Lollard.
So, is that the plan, guys? We're running out of here?
I don't think that's a good plan, but...
Okay, then I'm going to do this just to give us a chance to dash.
Okay, you turn undead, and let's see how many you've got. You mean give us a chance to dash, right, Lollard?
Yeah, of course. I want to dash.
You haven't gone soft on me, have you? Good.
I would never do that, Wongo. It's you and me forever.
Dash on that.
Or maybe not forever.
That's just weird. You made it weird.
I know.
And you watch as skeletons just burst into fiery ash all around you. Scattered with the wind.
Okay, so then I make a clear path for myself. I make a movement to here for 30 feet, and then that's my turn.
Snaky.
Snaky is gonna help Torian.
Wasn't Snaky holding the door open?
No, it can't hold the door open
That
by
door,
itself.
slammed shut now.
It
Alrighty.
would be shut before that, because you said the snake couldn't hold the door alone.
Yeah, Orion just opened it up. He just went through it.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah.
Or use the door.
The snake
to
was
close the door.
opening it. The snake was doing... it does what you tell it to until you do something different, so it was holding the chains of the door, and when Orion went over, he lifted it up and went through. The snake comes over and just bites the skeleton, breaks it into pieces.
Door is stuck.
It's alright, Orion. They were a worthy sacrifice. They did not die in vain.
We got out. I mean, we can
Better us than
leave,
them.
right? We don't need them. We can just go, right? We can leave the tomb.
That's 25. So you're here. That's 25 feet. Difficult terrain.
Well, okay, difficult. Sorry, my
It's got
mistake.
1 square left.
Yeah, okay, I'll go 1 square back.
Millhouse.
Is the amulet of health still in the chariot?
No.
No, I have it.
Yeah, Eridani grabbed it.
I'm getting that.
I have it in my hand. Can't you see it?
Millhouse, get it back!
I'll attack the... I shall. Alright, now's probably not the best time though.
What?
So I'm gonna...
A time that I tell you to do something is the best time.
He raises very valid points. What kind of... is it sleight of hand?
No, like, it's an interactive object. If Eridani wants to give it to you, then you can take it. If Eridani doesn't, then you can't take it. But it's an interactive object to
I'll try to take it.
hand an item to someone else or take an item from someone.
I'm not giving it.
Well,
Ooh, and the drama
Noah says,
unfolds.
oh, come on now, Eridani. That's not very nice. If Millhouse wants it, we should give it to Millhouse.
Millhouse wants it very badly.
I'm not so sure.
What do you mean you're not
It's
sure?
it's not healthy for him.
It literally is an amulet of health. I don't...
Yeah,
you know,
I know, but you know, it's not healthy to be so healthy for Millhouse.
Oh, I think if Millhouse wants it, we should give it to him, Eridani. He had it first. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and he lost it.
Make
You
a
see,
charisma
if he
save,
give it
Eridani.
again, he loses.
Make a charisma save. Try and
Yeah.
fight off Moa. And Moa just takes you over, takes control of you, and hands the amulet to Millhouse.
Okay.
Thank you, Eridani. I shall remember this when I sit upon my throne again. And I'll just put it over my
You
neck.
don't have a throne. You never have had a throne, so you can't sit on it again. Don't lie.
I'll sit on Metal Sonic.
Okay.
That's not a throne. It's a drone.
You can.
That sounds like something without a throne. That sounds like something somebody without a throne would say. Alright.
Never seen it, never read it.
So against the poor health skeleton. Actually, no. You know what? I can make it diagonal through here, can't I? Between the two skeletons.
Yeah. Go diagonal
I'll
through the
do
two
so.
skeletons.
I'm gonna dash back here.
Okay. Both skeletons turn and lunge at you with their short swords. And one of them hits you for 7 piercing damage.
And then Sonic will follow me.
Somebody open this door for me.
Snake! Snake, come open the door.
Nathan.
Yeah. I'm gonna come over here though, real quick. Give this guy a big old hug. Stab him real quick. Get him off Torin. If I can get to my actions.
Yeah.
Ha!
Hit. You jam the rapier into the skeleton's skull, breaking it off of its shoulders and causing it to clamber onto the ground.
There you go. Bonus action dash. Right over here. And wait for the door to open.
Eridani.
Oh, I move back. And then, yeah, he still has... And then I move the hex to this creature.
This one still got the hex.
Oh, I still got it.
Yeah.
I'm blasting that one. And I miss. And I try to again. And I miss again.
That is a miss.
And that's me.
Torin.
Okay. Now there's no skeletons anymore. I want to move towards the door. Can I go and help lift the door?
You'll need to be within 5 feet of the door to lift it.
And there's people in the way, so I can get there, right? Or can I get over here?
Yeah, that was 20 feet. So you'd have to
All
take
right,
a dash
good
action to get into that space.
Sure.
There are chains, though. You could grab one of the chains.
Are they closer to me?
They're kind of dangling from the ceiling, kind of on the ground over here. You could.
I grab one and pull.
Okay, you can get a chain from there. There's still like zombie corpses on the ground too. You don't need an athletics check,
Oh, okay.
but you can dedicate your action to start pulling the door. But you're not strong enough
I
by
will.
yourself to open it.
Okay. In that case, I am my turn.
I mean, if the snake still got the chain, which I'm guessing it does. It's biting other creatures, so it would have let go. You're getting it open a little bit, Torin, but you're gonna need some help.
Okay. I'll wait for someone to help me.
Orion.
The help arrives. Seeing the door just like slowly inch up, I'll try to get my
Takes the
small
hint. Very good.
claws under it and try to lift it the rest.
Careful, you might break a claw.
Yeah, that's true.
You managed
Guys,
to
sorry,
open
I
it.
might break a claw.
You yeah, with Torin pulling on that chain and you lifting the door, you're able to open it, but you have to hold it open. It'll slam shut if you let go. More and
Everyone-
more skeletons continue spilling forth from the urns. These ones have bows made of sinew and bone. And they're all going to shoot at the
Indian.
snake. 8 of them fire at the giant constrictor snake. The final attack's going to
Come
be
on.
disadvantage. Hit for 6 piercing damage. Crit for 12 piercing damage. That hits for 7 piercing damage. Next skeleton. Miss. Next one. Hits for 6 piercing damage. Another one fires at Moa. And that hits for 6 piercing damage. This one fires at Moa. And crits Moa for 13 piercing damage. And then the final one is going to move in with a short sword and stabs the giant constrictor snake. Alright, when that happens, where are we? The staff of the python, it dies and reverts to its staff form. The staff then shatters and is destroyed. So you see the snake turn back into a staff, and then the staff just breaks into myriad pieces, scattering all over the floor. The staff is forever gone. Serves you right, Moa, Papazotl says. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, I'm still here.
You wanted to give him the amulet?
Lollard.
Do they have the door up yet? Or
Yeah,
is it...
it's open.
Okay, so then I'm making a dash out. Let's see, that's at 5. And that's my turn.
Millhouse, exit, please, at once.
I'm exiting stage right.
But not even please, just do it. Come, Metal Sonic / Throne.
Sonic shall lift me upon his shoulders.
Lollard says, alright, we've got everyone out. Let's move on. You hear
Yes,
Wongo
time
saying.
to go, guys.
Time to
Yeah,
go.
you can. Yep, you can let that down now, Orion.
As soon as I step out, I'm just gonna take a shot at this last skeleton. Yeah.
Lollard bumps you, like, quite forcefully on your
Oh, yeah.
elbow.
It's 10 feet.
Nathan, make way for the other guys. Get out of the way.
What do you think I'm doing? I don't know how much movement left. So.
He doesn't know how to position, so it might take him a bit.
Eridani. Torin.
I nod at Orion, and then I let go of the chain and run through the gate.
That's epic.
Okay.
Epic
You manage to get through, and the gate slams shut, and you just see all of these like skeletal hands just kind of run up, trying to reach through the hole, and you guys manage to escape. They don't lift the door. And Lollard, you also hear Wongo. Wait, we trapped that big snake inside. Sucked in, Moa. This is the best day ever. I hate Moa.
I go to the door and start shooting skeletons through the door.
Okay. This room just is like
myself.
forever filling up. It just keeps on getting more and more and more full, and until there's like literally just like hundreds of skeletons just crammed in to the point they can't even move.
We should not open that door again, ever.
You can finish off the skeleton that has your hex at the very least, though, as well. So, you can use hex on someone else.
I do still like that one, Dan.
I placed the hex on Lorard.
That's not nice, Eridani. Just because Wongo hates us doesn't mean we need to hate Wongo. We
I don't
just
hate you.
disagree.
I just don't hate you.
You're right.
We can still.
I-
There's still a chance.
A really, really small one.
A chance
And it's
for
getting
redemption.
smaller each day.
Here's a cure wounds for you, Torin. Yeah, look at those barbarian heals, everyone.
I don't know. Dude, when do you have a chance to multi-class into cleric if you're already multi-classing into druid?
No, druids get cure wounds.
I mean, you're just doing more healing than our cleric. That's all.
Because the cleric doesn't care about you guys.
Making our way downtown.
Can we see anything of note before we go down these stairs?
Probably should check for traps before
You
blindly
can-
walking down the staircase.
You can see the floor below you.
We top up with lay on hands.
I'll move you guys down. That's even further below. They're the gargoyle statues. Been able to see them.
You can see the body of the thing that Eridani knocked off.
No.
Okay.
Tomb Guardian is not there.
I'll pull out my
I kind of...
Lantern of Revealing.
Okay.
Did we get XP for that critical shot?
For what, sorry?
for the shot that kicked the guy over the railing.
Oh, you didn't defeat it.
That didn't defeat it? Damn it, it was epic!
It's slowly coming back toward us. Both of its legs are broken.
It
We're on
must
the
have gone
stairs.
somewhere else. Okay.
I'm still
Okay.
He got diverted.
I'm still waiting for that. What is it? The shield guardian?
Thorn thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that to just appear one day.
For everybody who doesn't know, we found a shield guardian control necklace or something like weeks ago, and we like turned it on, and I guess it's coming for us at some point.
At
Maybe.
some point.
So give it like a year or something, and it'll just arrive here and beat up everything.
Sounds like fun.
As
Did you give it a command?
As you guys move down the stairs to the next level, you notice something permeating across the stonework here. It's this purple mold. It's sprouting from the floors in little bunches. It's creeping through the walls, and it's dangling down from the ceilings. And it smells like rotting corpses. And as you come near the first Paps Mill house, it puffs out these little motes, a little cloud of purple spore.
Can I make a makeshift mask? Just a covering for my nose and mouth.
Yeah, you can just cover your mouth.
I'll do so.
There is another bronze plaque on the north wall here. It looks like another one of Hasarak's warnings. And then you spot something from around the corner. A shield guardian standing in an alcove, holding a chain.
Right, nothing's happening yet, so I'm going to assume he's not procced. Can I identify the purple mold at all?
Make an Arcana check.
I was expecting nature. Where is it?
This is not natural by any means. It seems to be some sort of weird alien growth, and you feel like it might be from like something aberrant, like almost something from the far realm.
Alright.
Very
I'll turn back to
unnatural
the
growth.
I'll turn back to the group. I know it's pretty obvious, but I guess we don't really know with this party. Avoid all contact with purple stuff. And there's a Tomb Guardian just around the corner, so get ready for a fight.
Sorry, Millhouse, I'm in the back. Did you say to stick our face in the purple stuff?
Oh, he said not.
Okay.
No. Alright, so everybody positioned correctly for a fight with a Tomb Guardian.
All of a sudden, this little eyeball just like kind of pokes out from the mold. Like the mold opens up, a little eyeball, complete with like a little tendril, like a little eye stalk. It emerges from the purple mold, and it looks around.
What is?
Can I just react on instinct and shoot it?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Look, an eyeball comes out of the wall. That's not a good sign.
I demand you act on instinct and shoot it. Alright, you hit it with a firebolt. And you destroy a section of the mold over here. It's wiped away.
Fire
And,
seems to work.
when that happens, it retaliates. Another eyeball pokes out, and it shoots a beam of pink light at you, Millhouse. It hits you, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw against charm.
Oh shit. Bye bye, Millhouse.
It hits you, and you start to feel
Oh,
slightly strange, like a compulsion coming over you, but your willpower prevents it from taking any hold, and then the eyeball disappears.
can I shoot it before it disappears?
Sure. You hit it, another patch, and another eyeball sprouts out from the far wall, and a beam shoots out from the eyeball directly at you. And this one you need to try and avoid. It's a grey coloured beam. Make a dexterity saving throw. And you're gnome, so you should have advantage. It's actually a magical. Was it magical or just spells, I think?
It's only on wisdom saves, I think.
You avoid it.
On all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic.
Okay. You avoid this grey beam and it hits the far wall. The eye stalk looks around a little bit. It's kind of stubby little eye stalk, and then it quickly disappears back into the mold.
Millhouse, maybe stop that. Can we like spread out a little bit?
Oh no, the green square turned up. Oh no.
That would just signify areas that you've destroyed.
Alright. Seeing that, do you guys want to back up a bit and I'll just start throwing fireballs around to clear out this purple moss?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Just to.
Well, while destroying it might not be a good idea, stepping near it probably isn't the best idea either.
Have you tried stepping near it?
I mean, the thing's sprouting eyeballs that shoot laser beams. I don't want to. If you want to step near it to find out what it does.
Okay.
A few more puffs of purple spores emanate from the mold. As you take a look to your left, you see two hulking figures standing in alcoves along the hall, facing each other. Armor is bolted to their flesh, and they wear bucket helms, and each one has spiked gauntlets. There are iron collars around their necks, and they are connected by a spiked chain that stretches across the corridor.
Okay, I move past the corridor. Do the eyeballs or anything do damage?
You don't take any damage, but an eyeball does poke out of the purple mold and scrutinize you.
I take up my hand and twinkle my fingers at it.
It looks at you, the eyeball, the iris and the pupil kind of boggling around, and then it just recedes back into the wall.
It's almost worse.
Yeah, I don't like it either, but I still think it's better than shooting it.
Just to clarify, these are the stairs down, and we're coming down these stairs, so there's like no railing right here. Is that correct?
Oh wait, I think I put you guys on the wrong staircase. These. No. This is the way you guys came down. They come around
Confusing.
like this. They go clockwise, and then these ones go down to the next floor below. So here you can see like about 30 or so feet below you, there are these 4-armed gargoyle statues on the floor below, and there is a big hole in the floor as well. That's on the level down, the 4th floor.
I saw there was something on the wall here.
Yeah, there's a plaque. Bronze plaque. It's another one of Hasarak's warning. It's the 3rd one that you found. And
I didn't get that.
it says this.
Okay, I don't hear anything.
Oh, I'm about to say it. I'm taking a breath. It
Go
says
faster.
this.
I don't hear it.
Walk through water with weapon in hand. Slake your shadow at the font. The vulture is the first step. Write the gods. The walls of history tell all.
Coming across these warnings is leading to feel more and more like an escape room kind of deal.
Except we're trying to do the
I
exact
think it
opposite.
feels more and more like a horror house.
You say whorehouse?
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
down, boy, down.
That's dangerous, Orion. We might get something, and then if we caught something, then, well, I don't want to lose you.
Yeah, I mean, you always practice safe sex, kids. You hear that? Everybody's watching the stream. Always practice safe sex.
Yes. Don't get syphilis. That's what I say.
Can I climb on the wall here to
Sure.
get like over here?
Some more.
So, Milhouse, you
clouds.
think we can hit them from here?
I can't see him.
I can't see them either.
Otherwise, I would try to hit them from here.
a few clouds of this moss spray forth here and there when you walk near it. There's a corridor to the north, south, west. Stairs descend down to the next level.
Alright, I'm gonna...
I think we should check the north one first.
Yeah, why do we all come over here?
The north one has a spooky, scary devil face in it.
Maybe that's what it like connects to the spooky, scary devil face on the 2nd floor. Because like the other warning said, like go down.
This is not a
the
devil's
darkness
face
or something.
It's not a devil's face.
The skeleton face?
It's not a skeleton face. It's a huge carving of a snarling jackal's head protruding from the wall at the end of the corridor. And through the 2-inch wide gap between its fangs, you can see a chamber beyond.
Okay, I'll look through and see the chamber.
Alright, you really have to kind of put your eyeballs directly up to the fangs to see through this little gap.
This
see-
is not gonna go good.
You see 4 torches illuminating stone sphinxes that are crouched in the corner of a 15-foot high room. Torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved into the tiled floor. At the center of the room, a gold-inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits, and you can just make out a dark shaft opening in the ceiling directly above the barge.
Wait, before we continue on, I know we've just had a long rest. But do we want to take a short rest somewhere so we can attune to these items we just picked up
All
again?
of a sudden, someone walks in to the room.
Anybody I know?
No.
Uh,
They walk in, and a slab in the wall against the eastern wall, it grinds open. And this is a dwarf wearing a turban, chainmail. He creeps into the tomb. He brandishes a shield in front of himself as he treads carefully across the floor. And he steps forward.
okay.
You hear a loud click sound out as he steps on one of the floor tiles. Then this deafening buzz rises up as locusts pour out from the mouths of the Sphinx statues. They quickly surround him and engulf him. He tries to fight them off, to no avail. The cloud hovers around him for about 2 seconds. When the cloud of insects vanish, nothing of the dwarf remains except for his bones and his gear.
Oh. Shit.
I mean, we have Sonic here. Just send him in.
Oh.
Also,
You guys are not gonna believe what I just saw. I don't want to go into that room at all on the other side.
Well, we need to get the skeleton key, because I'm assuming there's a skull in there. I yell from across the cavern we'll be standing across.
just send
There's,
Sonic in there.
there's a room with the south and east entrance on the other side of that jackal.
So that means there's
Maybe
probably a-
some of you should look so you know what the room looks like.
Sure.
Was there anything special about the floor I could see,
Yep,
Sebastian?
the floor was covered with hieroglyphs.
Okay. Did I see a pattern? I
It's-
can't read hieroglyphs. But...
It's a massive room. There are many hieroglyphs.
Okay.
There seem
Do I
to be
recognize
randomly.
anything?
Alright, you take a look in the room, Torrin, and I'll tell you what you see. So listen to the description. You see 4 torches illuminating stone sphinxes crouched in the corners of a 15-foot high room. The torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs that are carved into the tiled floor. At the center of the room, there's a gold inlaid funeral barge standing atop a 3-foot tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. There's a shaft in the ceiling directly above the barge. And then, as you're taking a look, suddenly a slab of wall grinds upwards to the east. And a dwarf wearing a turban and chainmail creeps into the tomb. He brandishes a shield in front of him as he treads cautiously across the floor. He steps forward and a loud click issues forth as the stone floor tile sinks in slightly. Then you see locusts pour out of the Sphinx's mouth, wrap around him, eat away all of his flesh, and he falls to the ground, nothing more than bones and gear. And you experience the exact same thing that Eridani just did.
I explain what I saw, and when it
What?
is
That
exactly
can't
the
be
same-
true. I just saw that.
It's some sort of like a movie. Wait, like
Illusion.
a play that is being
Ye old.
replayed every
Ye old movie. If you put ye old in front of it,
Ye old movie. That's it.
It's maybe we're just supposed to see that, perhaps. Well,
do we go?
do we either want to target these things over here, or do we want to go south?
Well, I did see 2 offshoots just before that big door. in the room of the Tomb Guardians. So if we wanted, we could try to make our way past those and continue down that way.
Either way, as long as you guys go first.
Right.
Right,
Well,
there's an
I'm
eye out
gonna-
here.
Wave at it.
I shoot it.
Okay.
I shoot
wait
the
for
eye
it.
again.
Go for it. You hit it. It burns away a 5-foot section of the moss.
Then,
And
knowing what's coming, do I have enough? I guess not.
Do you have a what?
I was going to say, knowing what's coming, do I have enough time to do a dive into there?
We'll see. That's what saving throws are for. This one just... It's like an invisible force that starts to grab you. Millhouse, make a strength saving throw.
I'm going to use Flash of Genius on that one. That's a +5 to the 13.
So an 18?
Yeah.
So yeah, this time there's no retaliation that's visible. There's no like beam that shoots out of you. You just start to feel an invisible force grab you, basically. Start to try to restrain you. And you manage to muster enough strength to overcome it. You succeed.
Let's get out of this hallway, yeah?
Why? Why do you want to do that?
Well, those things are attacking us.
It's good target practice. Alright, well, I'm going to take initiative and send Sonic down. Now, does he explode?
No.
Alright, I think it's safe. Alright, somebody else should go first. Because I can see the corner of an eye.
Aiden, you can you find traps very good, don't you?
Usually do. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh,
Excuse me. Which way are we going? It's a little fucking...
can I shoot the eye from here?
I think people have to disconnect and reconnect to Discord.
You guys hear me?
Or is it just me?
I can
You're good.
hear you guys.
It was me before. So, okay.
Alright, so alright, firstly, Nathan, you enter this hallway. You see patches of purple mold everywhere, a few spores hanging in the air. There is a very small crawl space. It's only a few feet high. You'd have to be down on your hands and knees to get through it. And then to the east, you see a hallway. And the floor looks slightly damp. Millhouse, you shoot the eyeball and you burn away another 5-foot section of the mold. And you get shot back.
Soon enough, instant death is just going to come for me.
Make a strength saving throw. It's the same invisible force. All of a sudden, you're irresistibly flung back. You go off the balcony, and you're dropped down onto the floor below, narrowly missing this shaft. And you're on the floor below. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you land prone.
Goddamn.
But you don't take any damage. You kind of at the last second, like an invisible wind just kind of flutters, and you land on your feet instead. It kind of slows your fall. All right, you're down, and they're up. So we'll get back to you in a second, Millhouse. Alright, so you guys see Millhouse just get flung. An invisible force just throws him off the balcony. And
So, Eridani, I don't think it's great to attack these things.
Yeah, maybe not. We should go after him, right? More the merrier?
yeah,
I don't know.
You guys can see him.
Point.
Millhouse, you okay?
I'll point out.
Anybody got a rope?
Well, I mean, do these stairs here go to the very bottom?
They do. So, alright.
Walk up the stairs.
as you guys look down and vice versa, this is what you're seeing. There are at the bottom. So this is the end of the grand staircase. At the bottom of the grand staircase, there is this resonant mechanical rumbling emanating from a dark shaft opening up in the middle of the chamber's floor. There are 4 cylindrical stone pedestals surrounding the shaft. Each one is 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide, and features a tiny slot in its side. Then squatting atop each pedestal is a very large 4-armed gargoyle. Each gargoyle is contained within a square made of metallic tiles embedded in the top of the pedestal. Starting at the northmost pedestal and going clockwise, the tiles are copper, silver, gold, and platinum. So we'll go over to you, Millhouse. You look up and everyone's just about 30 feet above you or so on the balcony. What do you do? There's big shaft down here. It's 10 feet wide. There's a big crack on the floor as well. You notice the tiles are cracked.
Oh. I'm just going to go back up. Anybody got a rope?
I have a rope. I'll take it out, hang it, and down from the stairs. Okay.
I'll call up.
I mean, you could just walk up the stairs, right?
A skeletal button also appears on the ground near you, Millhouse.
Not touching it. But I might trigger something on the stairs if I go up the stairs. I'd rather just take a rope up. Alright, I'll go up the rope.
Make an athletics check to try and climb Torrin's rope.
Can I help him?
He's climbing, you're holding it. Can't really help him.
Flash of genius. Flash of... Hopefully an 11 can get me up there. I'll use it off a flash of genius. Millhouse has forgotten how to climb a rope.
Alright, 11 gets you up. As you're climbing, and you're about 20 feet up the rope, all of a sudden, the 4 gargoyles animate. And they begin chasing you down, Millhouse. I'm gonna
pull me up.
On the other map, and then we'll roll initiative.
Up.
Hey. I'm just setting this up, so just be 2 seconds as well. Put you back on the other map, Millhouse.
Send the house a dash. What have you gotten up those stairs?
Alright, these
things are massive.
Very big, and they're about 20 feet below you guys, or even less, maybe 10 feet. With their, given their size, each one is about 12 feet tall, and they're on a 10-foot tall pedestal. And they rush to attack.
Oh, thank God.
Oof. You got lucky.
What's going on out there, guys?
Millhouse dashes up there after this rope.
Okay, it costs you 20 feet to get to the top. You've got 40 feet of movement left. Sorry, you'd have 30 feet because of Gano. So,
Gano.
Yeah, you've got 30 feet of movement left. We tend to go through Torrin, so you've got 20 feet of movement left in that space.
Everywhere's a danger. If I go in the corridor, another eye's gonna pop out and I'll attack it.
Get in there, they can't follow us in there. We're all gonna have to pile in there unless we want to fight these things.
Alright, let's pile in.
Oh, Jesus.
50, you're stuck there, Millhouse. That's 50. Sonic?
Then I'm stuck there. Dodges? I'll move him out of the way, then he dodges.
Lollard.
So I guess we're running for cover. And as far as Millhouse can get, I can get past Millhouse, correct?
You'd have to dash. You've used 20 feet of movement. It's 10,
Okay.
15,
15,
20.
20.
So that's 35.
Yep. So that'd be 35, and then that makes 40, so that gives me my dash. Alright, that's my turn.
The gargoyle springs to life and it flies straight up, and it tries to push through your space, Torrin. Do you let it go through your space, or do you stop it?
I'll try to stop it.
Okay. When you block its passage, it begins attacking you.
I didn't hear that. What did you
try
say?
When you block its passage, it starts attacking you. First
Very
attack.
convenient not to
Yeah,
hear that.
it's not working. I'm disconnecting and connecting again.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
No, Discord is very troublesome.
It never happened, right?
I lost you for a moment, Seb.
Okay, when you block its passage, it begins attacking you. So it hits you for 7 slashing damage. Can you hear me okay?
Just kidding. I hear you.
Okay, it hits you for 7 damage. It attacks you again. And it hits you for 9 slashing damage. It attacks you again. It misses. It uses its 4th claw. And it misses. And then it tries to bite you with a 5th attack. And it chomps you for 11 piercing damage.
Jesus.
You're right, 4 attacks wasn't enough.
With you blocking its way, it's going to move back and provoke an opportunity attack from Orion and Torrin.
Good.
You hit it, Torrin. And the longsword is not very effective. It barely even does anything to it. 4 points of damage. Okay.
Okay.
Nathan.
Get out of the hallway. Get as close to this thing as possible, and I don't know. Check and see if it's like a trapped area.
You can
If that's a thing.
make a search. Yeah, you can make a perception check to take the search action.
I will do so.
You take a look around and you just see a big puddle of water covering the floor. The walls are also slick with moisture, and there's murals on the walls. There's a crawl space across from you, which is very narrow, but it doesn't appear to be trapped in any way. There's nothing that stands out as a hazard.
Okay. I'll stay right there for the time being.
This gargoyle is going to start attacking Torrin. First attack, miss. Second attack, hits. It claws you for 10 slashing damage. Third claw attack, it hits. This thing is powerful. It slashes you for 10 points of damage. It comes in again using all 4 of its arms. It's just going into a frenzy. It slashes you for 9 points of damage. With you
I'm down.
put down, it now moves by you.
Somebody stop it.
Squeezes into the hallway. And it's going to try and bite you, Millhouse. It's at disadvantage. Miss. This gargoyle is going to move forward. And it doesn't have enough to get in there. It's going to move here and dodge. Orion.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Torrin. You, Torrin.
Your rope is also
thanks.
fallen down there to the floor below as well, Torrin, just for reference.
Out of curiosity, these slots that you mentioned, are they in the pillars or in these gargoyles?
They're in the pillars.
Okay. Just to see their reaction, I'm going to climb on the wall, and not on the stairs, and like be at the same level and move into this square.
Okay. They don't attack you.
Great. Okay. Another 5 here.
This gargoyle flies forward and attacks Torin. It claws you, Torin, and you fall unconscious. It ends its turn there. Seems to be trying to get to Millhouse by the looks of them. Torin, make a death saving throw. Success. 15 saves. Oh wait,
Yeah,
that was a 12. 12 fails. You've got your paladin aura in there.
Oh, right, of course.
Ah, shit.
That is one failure. Eridani.
He is on the railing or what?
Yeah. It's just looking down the hallway at Millhouse. It doesn't really seem to be paying you any heed, Eridani. It didn't attack you, and it could have.
Still, I don't like to stand here. I use Misty Step. Disappear and reappear over here.
Okay. You disappear. Well, that's 40 feet. Misty Step's 30 feet. That's 30 feet. Alright, you disappear in a silvery mist. You reappear on the other side of the hallway.
And I can't get to Torin this round because Healing Word is a bonus action, and so is Misty's Step. I don't do anything more this round.
It's okay, you have another turn.
Okay, you take a dodge action. Millhouse.
Does Cone of Fear go around walls?
Spells are blocked by total cover.
Okay.
Unless it says it goes around corners. I think like Fireball does.
Well, I look. It said AoE spells. If it's an AoE spell, it goes around. But if it won't,
It doesn't. No, AoE spells
will use...
don't go around corners. Only spells that say they go around corners go around corners.
Right. I will use Cone of Fear from the Wand of Fear.
Okay.
DC 15.
Is that a 30-foot cone?
Wisdom save. 60 foot.
Okay. Alright, use the Wand of Fear and let's take a look at this thing. Alright, it using the cone and it emits amber light. Each creature has to make a wisdom save or become frightened. Alright, that's going to get all of the gargoyles. It's also going to get Torin. And it's a 60-foot cone. It will not get Eridani. Alright, you'll need a wisdom saving throw, Torin.
I didn't think. A goody par. But I didn't think it could affect somebody unconscious.
It does, yes. Fear effect is not a conscious thing, it's like a supernatural fear that...
This is also a 12 because I tried to disconnect that +3 but it didn't do it, right?
Okay. Alright, Torin, you become frightened. And so do 3 of the gargoyles. This one.
Oh no, it is 15 because my wisdom modifier is 3.
Okay, you succeed in that case. So you're not frightened.
Sorry about
Okay,
that.
you're not frightened. So this one fails. This one fails. This one succeeds, and this one fails. 3 of them are gonna now, trying to move as far away from you as they can. They also can't take reactions, and they can only dash.
Which is good. And if I remember correctly, attacking them won't break it either, will it?
No, they will repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn to end the effect.
Then I'll send Sonic in.
Miss. Sonic bounces straight off of the gargoyle.
These are tough boys. Alright, EOT.
Lollard.
I really should have moved Sonic out of there.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step forward, and do I realize which one is not feared? I mean,
Yeah.
can I see which one's not running, away from
this,
Millhouse?
This one.
This one right here.
Yeah, we got 3/4 cover.
I have 3/4 cover. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and take this one here and
They cast Banishment on the gargoyle. And it disappears. There's no popping sound, so it's going to be back in a minute.
yeah, and that will be my turn. Yeah.
The gargoyle just it's like sucked into this tiny little vacuum, just completely disappears. This gargoyle actually, instead of dashing as far away as it can get, it only dashes to the pillar that it was originally resting on, and it stays there and dodges and makes a wisdom save at the end of its turn. And just remains there perched on the pedestal. Nathan.
Oh. You guys aren't fighting that, are you? I asked Millhouse and fucking Lollard.
Small problem back here, yeah.
Yeah.
Could use some help.
It's your buddy Torin. He's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me try to get over there.
Wongo says, "Anyone a healer? Do we have a healer?"
Yeah, we need a healer around here, man.
Well, I can't do that, so I got a bonus action dash. Am I even gonna get there? So that's 45, 55.
You would need to double dash to get
Yeah, I would.
around the corner.
That's unfortunate, because I was gonna try and stabilize him, but why did you move that eyeball? I don't like that.
Shoot it. Don't waste an action.
Yeah, I can't get in there, but I'll try to see if there's another way out of here.
Yeah, there is.
Try to move it to this.
There's a crawl space straight away. Like, gargoyle's not going to fit down this. This is tiny. You'd have to be on your hands and knees. There's water all over the floor. There is a wall of vertical water, like a curtain to the north, and a stone skull button also pops up out of the ground.
So, is it?
And would I be able to fit in that?
You'd have to go prone, but yeah, you can fit in there. It's a crawl way.
Well, there's 2 crawl spaces. I already called that one out. I'll just call out this one. Yeah, there's a curtain and a skull button. Should I hit it? And I'll just hit it anyway.
It sinks into the ground and then pops up. It's kind of shiny because everything here is slick with water. You know, water all over the floor and walls. And yeah, turns green.
And I will bonus action dash through this crawl space.
Okay. you get down on your hands and knees.
I can get 30 feet.
You can crawl. It's all difficult terrain. It's like for every square you move, it costs you 15 at this stage.
Oh, okay.
Difficult terrain, and you're crawling.
Oh man.
I think you only get about there. That would be 80, and then you don't have enough to move any further. Alright, this gargoyle is going to fly over and land on its plinth. Taking a dodge action. Oh yeah, here's the banished one, by the way. Banished one's not frightened anymore, and this is this one. It's no longer frightened as well at the end of its turn. Orion.
Right. I will climb over this one.
This one does not make any attempt to block your passage.
Okay. Then I'll just walk through him, if that's okay.
It doesn't try to stop you. It only seems focused on Torrin, and now it's kind of looking around the corner towards where Millhouse is. Doesn't seem to pay you any heed whatsoever.
Well, I can't let Torrin roll one, so I will move through if possible.
Alright, you can go, yeah, through it. That's like 30 feet of movement. Or if you crawl over Torrin's space, instead it'll be 10, 20, 30, 30 feet.
As a second level druid, I have 3 spell slots a day. All 3 of them are being used on Torrin today. Here's another cure wounds for you.
Okay.
I love you.
Torrin opens his eyes, staring down this gargoyle.
There you go. Alright.
Thank you.
No worries, get up. You're about to go back down.
And Torrin, it attacks you. It misses you. It attacks you again, and it just swipes you back unconscious. Take 9 points of slashing damage. It then moves past you, squeezing into this narrow corridor. It tries to get past Sonic. Does Sonic let it go through?
Yes.
Okay. It tries to get to you, Millhouse, but it's not able to actually get to you. Instead, it gets shoved over into this space because it can't end its turn in another creature's space. But it's trying to get at you, Millhouse. Oh, sorry, Lola. Do you let it go through?
Of course I do. I don't care.
Okay, and then it stays there. All right, Torrin, you need to make a death saving throw.
But this is the first one again, right?
Yeah, it got reset when you got some healing. That is not good.
Oh, that's bad.
Just as well Orion cured you. He did basically curse you though, because he said just in case you roll a 1, so that's entirely his fault.
That's on me.
Oh.
Eridani.
On Torn.
Right,
The one that probably
Torrin.
goes first.
The healing word, and Torrin, you're back up. When you open your eyes, you're relieved to not see a giant 4-armed gargoyle looming over you.
Thank you.
And then I turn
Whoever
invisible.
you were.
Okay.
And move here.
Millhouse.
Alright, I'm gonna fire beat stone, so I'm gonna chuck a firebolt at it.
Right, you have advantage because it's squeezing.
Oh shit, the thing is inside. I can see it.
hit. The firebolt slams into the gargoyle and doesn't do a whole lot to it.
No. Sorry. I've trained for this. I should have known from Pokemon.
It's not very effective. You knock this eyeball a little bit
Funny.
with your arm.
To try to see if I recognize what the eyeball could be would be an action, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's not the sort of thing you're gonna do in combat, really. Alright, when Metal Sonic moves away, the gargoyle doesn't attack Metal Sonic. And it's Metal Sonic, what, dodging?
Dodges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So it looks like the gargoyle is after Millhouse
Yeah.
for whatever reasons, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to step back here to this point here, and let's see if we can. Yeah, I guess we'll do it.
Okay, use your Mace of Terror. And
Next, and Millhouse,
Yeah.
next time run farther.
using that without any care of anyone else around you. Torrin, the Gargoyle, Metal Sonic, and Millhouse all need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Wongo.
It's your own fault if you're in the way. Alright, the Gargoyle's frightened of you from the Mace of Terror, Lallard. Torrin, you're not affected. Millhouse, you are terrified of Lallard.
I have advantage on it.
Okay, you're not terrified. Yeah, that's a magic item. And Metal Sonic,
Sonic.
he doesn't care. Boo! Wongo said.
That is going to be my turn.
The gargoyle atop the plinth continues dodging. It doesn't seem to get any further away, it just seems to be its resting place, as far as it can go. It just stays there and dodges and cries a little bit. Nathan.
Oh! I just wanted to see where this goes, but... You said 15 feet, right?
Per square, it's going to cost you 15 feet of movement.
15, 30, bonus action, dash, 15, 30. It's a little room. Action dash, I guess. 15, 30. Oh god, I'm outside the wall!
Alrighty, when you come to the edge here, you just see this tiny little room lodged between the crawlway that you went through and another crawlway. It's like a 10-foot square room.
Oh my gosh.
And this light is empty. It's kind of peaceful
This is
down
going
here.
nowhere.
Little cubby hole.
Yeah, it's safe from everything, right? Until I get fucking swallowed up. That's all I got. Action, bonus action, dash, movement, everything.
Alright, this gargoyle is leaping off its plinth with speed. Do you block it, Torrin?
Nope.
It ignores you. It takes a dash action. And it gets all the way here, pushing through this little space. Orion.
Well, now that Torrin's okay, I will crawl up on the wall and try to get in here and try to, like, I don't know how much movement that is. I'm trying to avoid stepping into Torrin's space, essentially.
It's 10, it's 15.
Okay. 20, 25, 30. Oh, hi guys. I am at a loss,
I
to be
think
quite
they
honest.
sense our movements, Orion. I think that's why they're only attacking Millhouse. Stay very still.
Stay perfectly still. Okay. I will dodge, I guess.
Okay. The gargoyle is going to have to become forced into this corner. Dodge, and then make a wisdom save from the Wand of Fear. And the Mace of Terror, sorry, not Wand of Fear. It managed to succeed the saving throw at the end of its turn. Torin, you can use half your movement to stand up.
Yeah, I will do that. And as my action, I will take out the potion of Supreme Healing. And I'll use it.
And he was dead.
Alright, Potion
For
of
healing.
Supreme Healing. Make a Constitution saving throw.
No way.
What? I knew it. I knew it.
It tastes really sweet, delicious, like a nice potion of healing. And then as soon as you drink it, you begin choking. It
Oh,
seizes up your throat. It's poison. You take 9 points of poison damage.
And I'm down.
You're like foaming at the mouth. You see Torin like convulsing, like green foam's coming out of his mouth, and he's like twitching and yeah, you fall down, and all you can do is repeat your con save now at the end of your turn.
You are the unluckiest player in history, Torin.
Yeah, well, at least that's something.
So you get another con save, Torin.
Right.
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah, Torin's not looking good. He's like twitching and there's foam coming out of his mouth. Haradani.
I move. Why can't I go through walls?
You don't have God mode
Oh.
on enabled.
no clip.
Like,
That's dead.
yeah. And I use another healing word.
Alright, Torin, you become conscious, but it's just pain. You're still choking, and the poison hasn't just gone away. You're still basically dying of the poison.
And I can become visible.
You can't
And I
breathe.
disappear.
Okay. Alright, at the end of your turn, we're going to wrap up tonight's session here.
Okay, that's my turn.
We'll pick it up next week with this very tricky predicament. And also, you'll be meeting Cade's new character as well.
Hope he's a healer.
It looked like a dwarf.
No, he is a barbarian. No, is he a cleric or barbarian? I don't know.
He's a barbarian.
It's a barbarian.
So
That's
everyone
my next
just,
character too.
Everyone's made barbarian.
Very useful.
We need a lot of
Yeah.
health to survive.
I made a barbarian
Hey,
too.
So yeah, just
We don't need
keep
him.
in mind that
I heal myself.
this is all Millhouse's fault. So
Yeah,
The eye did it. The eyes did it. What do you mean it's my fault?
alrighty guys, thanks, and I'll see you all
Alright,
next
thanks for the
week.
sesh.
Take care everyone. Have a
All
good
right.
night.
See you next week.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye.